What's going on? Okay, everything popped. So I didn't I was supposed to hook the information up from YouTube to Restream so that it does a little bit better of getting other types of notifications out, so I don't have to do that. Like a notification would go to Discord, a notification would go to YouTube automatically, and I think it would go to Facebook automatically or some shit. It helps me out. Um, we're gonna have to get the shout outs out the way real quick. We let's go do that. Okay, so my voice should be able to be heard. I'm just gonna turn up the audio just a little bit real quick. Okay, hello. Okay, that's good. Hello. Yeah. So I gotta talk close to the mic, have everything else muted. The window's open. You might have the stupid ass birds out there, but all is good. All is good. Let's take this from the top. This is the membership shout out right now. Everybody can crowd in it to the chat, and we will get you guys out the way in a little bit. We have 19 members right now. Mike is a hero status member, been a member for 10 months. Ice Queen is a legend status member. She's been a member for 21 months. VR God V is a legend status member. He has been a member for 13 days. Pepe Instigator 69 is a hunter status member. He has been a member for 20 days. Ramon 5654 is a hunter status member. He's been a member for 23 days. Viper Reap, he has been a member for 23 days, and he is a hero status. That's a high level. Shane is a legend status member. He's been a member for 1 month. We have Vegan VR King, which has been a legend status for 22 months. MG Warrior has been a legend status for 12 months. Briarios has been a legend status for 10 months. Stardust has been a legend status for 27 months. Cyber Dragon has been a hunter status for 11 months. The legend, Rebel Rick. Rebel Rick has been a legend status for 22 months. Gamergoon 53 has been a legend status for 24 months. True Witty has been a legend status for 28 months. Enzo has been a legend status for 28 months. Caleb Kaiser has been a legend status for 29 months. Frostbite Slash has been a member of this channel for 29 months, and he is a hunter status. And the first member of the channel is Arcane Head 97. He is a legend status, and he's been a member for 30 months. Okay, so we have done the membership shoutouts for today. Remember, we do the news and updates style videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry for the technical difficulties. You know, I like to be punctual, but we got to make sure we get as many people here. So I have to do my part to make sure I have it set up properly so that the notifications go out on my end. Then, if other people don't get in here, we can blame that on YouTube. But the way that I've had it set up, we've been able to get these notifications to people. So again, thank you. If you don't get a notification, just know that we have a very simple schedule. Tuesday, Thursdays, 11 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, with that being said, let's head over to the chat and see who's getting a shout out real quick. We have MG Warrior with the very first shout out. Plus Ultra is here. Dadley Pierre is here. Henry Heck is here. Arnold is here. Lorenzo is here. Nova Red is here. Agosta is here. Is anybody else here that wants a shout out? Make sure you hit the like button too. We about to get started. There we go. Ty HD. Legend. That's a legend. No, you're not a member, but you are a legend. I consider a lot of you guys legends because you guys have been here for a while. And that's awesome. And I know you guys play your games. So, you know. Anybody else want a shout out from the chat before we get started? Going once. Going twice. I know I'm a little late today. Okay. So, there we go. One Stop for Gamers 2.0. What's going on? You smell like goose. What's going on? This dude said you smell like goose. This.
God damn.
Oh. Truity, the human. Truity is what we call a human. He's not a Superman. He is a human. He does a lot of human shit.
Oh, is this your
This
is
is
your Gotham accent again?
It's always gonna happen. I'll tell you guys a story about the human named Truity in Gotham Knights.
Oh, jeez.
We are now starting, for audio purposes, we are now starting the stream. So again, I welcome everybody that's here. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties that caused a delay. We will extend the stream by 30 minutes additional. We were going to try to get out of here at 2, so we're going to try to get out of here at 2:30. Okay. Our major red alert. This is high level. You see the thumbnail? Not every red alert is going to have this thumbnail. Major emergency level red alerts will have this thumbnail. Major emergency level red alerts will have this layout. We will not use this layout if it is not an emergency level red alert. So if you know someone that doesn't fuck with me, they don't watch my shit, that's perfectly cool. If you know people that love gaming, you love PlayStation, bring them to the channel. Slowly but surely bring them to the channel. But this information, it needs to extend past this channel. It is not exclusive to this channel. This is very important that this information gets out to the rest of the gaming community as quick as fucking possible. Especially if you have a PS4 or PS5 and you're planning on playing God of War Ragnarok. Xbox fans are running around spoiling the game. I caught one Xbox fan. He did it. Now we got to get to this, Truity. He had followed people in our section of the gaming community. He was following 14 or 15 people at the time. He was following me. It was very suspicious. It's always suspicious when you have no followers and you're following people, but they're not following you back that I follow. It's weird. It will let you know on Twitter, just kind of like YouTube. If you go to somebody's YouTube channel and they don't put any content, there's a message on the YouTube channel that lets you know they don't put any content on their channel. So it's similar to Twitter. They'll let you know. They'll say you are not following anybody that this person is following, letting you know that this person is not a part of your circle at all. Not a single person that you fuck with or follow at all is following this person. And that's a big red flag when they follow you. So I saw this last night. I went through the followers list. Okay, this is obviously a troll. He's following 14 people, 0 followers. He made his account this month in October. So I just go look at his tweets a little bit, look at his tweet history. I find a spoiler. I glanced over it. I didn't memorize it. My first thought is, of course, I'm going to block him. Second thought is, I need to make sure not only do I make a public service announcement on Twitter, but I tag the people that he's following, which I've never done before. Like, I'll be blocking people that follow other people, but on this level, he is following people in our gaming community that they don't know he's following them, and he's posting spoilers or potentially about to post these spoilers underneath their tweets. This is a completely different level of shit. This needs to be talked about. We have other news to cover today, but this right here is very important. I want y'all to understand what this person and other people are doing. They are following people on Twitter related to PlayStation on the gaming community side, or even developers. I'm going to get to the second part of the same individual. This first account, he followed people in the gaming community. he was planning on going underneath certain people's Twitter posts and posting spoilers. I have now locked a lot of my tweets to only people I follow can post under my tweets. So if you don't follow me, you won't be able to post under my tweets. So you will not be, if I don't follow you, you will not be able to post under my tweets. And what that means is you can't post any fucking spoilers under my tweets that would ruin the game for other people. People are doing that. And I know someone's going to try to come over here and do that in the chat. Hopefully we can attack them and get them out of here quickly. Second, I woke up this morning. A new random person followed me. Now this person's following like almost like 60 people. But guess what? Guess who's following him? The person that's following him is the person that made his dummy account this month, and I alerted everybody to yesterday night. 1 second, my mom's calling. True Woody, carry on.
Bro, these niggas are crazy, bro. These niggas are crazy. Off topic a little bit. Is Sony really gonna do a Bloodborne mobile game?
I guess she called me by mistake. I don't know. True Woody, what was you saying?
I just went off topic a little bit about Sony doing a mobile game, but like,
Oh yeah.
Bloodborne.
So one thing I have done to protect myself from the spoilers, I've muted everything related to God of War. Every word, every phrase. I think I did a pretty damn good job.
What's up?
What I'm about to do, and I'm gonna let y'all know this. I'm every day, every couple of hours during the day, I will go through my Twitter page of who's following me, and if you look suspicious, you're getting blocked. By this Friday, I will be locking my Twitter page. So if you are a subscriber to this channel,
damn vibrate.
What happened?
Robbery says, I want to take a hot iron hanger and stab them up the nose.
Okay, let's continue. If you know who I am, if you're cool with me, you play games, all that. If you have a Twitter account and you have not followed me, you can go and follow me. My Twitter information is in the description for all my links on my YouTube page, in the description of this live stream, or if you just want the name, it's the real. It's right there. Is it right there? Yeah, it's the real JTV 4K60. So that's my information right above. If you want to go follow me, if you have not followed me, you have until Friday before I lock my account. I will look at certain people that try to request, but other than that, I will be locking my account. That'll be a strong way to prevent anybody from commenting underneath my Twitter page for any reason. If you're not cool with me, if I'm not following you and I lock my account, I'm not gonna help anybody put spoilers underneath my tweets that other people would use to leak shit. Okay? So I'm going into lockdown mode. I already spent a couple minutes earlier this morning blocking some people associated with the spoilers. From what I understand from my research and the patterns of how they tweet this stuff, it seems to be Xbox fans. I don't see the PC community gaining anything from this. It has to be the Xbox community and retaliation to Sony pushing back against the Activision deal. It's they've been doing a lot of weird shit lately, Xbox fans, but they have been very erratic lately. Like, I know they lost the console war, but they are just on a different level of toxicity.
But they're right now they're anti-gamer. Like, I don't get it. If you're a gamer, you don't do this to gamers, bro.
That's the thing. You're not a gamer. That's the thing we keep forgetting. They're not gamers. They're not gamers. Gamers don't do this, like you said. They're not gamers. There's no way that I can consider them gamers and that they're doing stuff like this. There's no way. They're not gamers. In my personal opinion, they are not gamers. I know gamers. I know what they look like. I know how they act. This is not gamer mentality. I'm gonna go open up the YouTube page so I can watch it the way that you guys are watching it. Again, big shout out to everybody that came out right now. I'm gonna give an enhanced shout out. It's not gonna be in the timestamps. I just want to acknowledge the people that came out a little bit later, but this will not be in the timestamps. This is still a part of the segment that is covering the main topic. Okay. So if you guys see this setup, if you see this thumbnail, then you know it's emergency level. Protect yourself. If you're planning on playing God of War, protect yourself. You know, again, from the level of people that are making these new dummy accounts or doing this stuff, and from what I've done with my research, kind of like with blinders on, helping the gaming community, while also some kinds of spoilers I might have seen, but I don't really remember because I kind of glanced over some of the stuff. Long story short, Truity, this is really important for people to understand. They're trying to weaponize leaks so that they can paint God of War Ragnarok in the same light that they attempted to paint The Last of Us Part 2. Let me say that again so you guys understand. They want to make God of War Ragnarok look like The Last of Us Part 2.
I know exactly what
they understand the damage leaks did to The Last of Us Part 2, and Xbox fans are going out of their way right now to do the same thing to God of War Ragnarok. The same fucking maneuvers. I saw this shit. The same maneuvers. But one thing I know, I believe that the PC community is not in on this one. The PC community did help spread false narratives, spread hate, spread the rumors for The Last of Us Part 2. But to the best of my knowledge, the PC community does not seem to be doing this with the Xbox fans. They do not. These Xbox fans... okay. Let me explain this to Arnold. Henry, I-Man, Rich, the Swag Lord, Arnold, Red Nova. I want to thank everybody. Seattle Chef, Mutalix. What's going on? Anybody else in the chat that I haven't gave a shout out to? Karen is here. What's going on? Viper's here. Okay, so everybody's here. Cool. So, Arnold said, how so? So leaks were one of the main reasons why people decided not to get The Last of Us. It wasn't about the narrative. It wasn't about the Ellie being gay. It wasn't about Joel dying. It was about leaks. It was that people thought the story had been ruined for them, and they did not think there was more to the story based on leaks. So they decided, a good amount of people decided not to buy the game. Not day one, not the first week, not the first month, and some people not the first year. So the game should have sold better than what it did. Yes, it reached 10 million, but it should have reached 10 million at a higher, faster rate, knowing the legacy of The Last of Us. So it completely tainted The Last of Us. You know, it did. The whole series, it tainted it because of the leaks. I see that the Xbox fans understand what they were able to accomplish with The Last of Us, and they're doing it again. I know this is the Xbox fans because the PC community understands that PlayStation is probably going to bring a lot of these games over, so they don't have any real reason to spoil the game for others when they're going to want to play this game anyway later on. So I wouldn't, if I was them waiting for God of War to get ported to PC. Why would I go out of my way to spoil the same game that I want to play later on? I don't see any logical reason for the PC community to be doing this. That's why I narrowed it down to the Xbox community being responsible. They have more of a motive to do this. And it's not really fucking hard to figure out. They're losing. They've been losing for over 9 years. They want a dirty W. True Witty said this today on Twitter. They want a dirty W. And if this is how they can get a W, by trying to drag God of War through the mud by leaking out the story to known PlayStation gamers and devs. This is where it gets fucked up. I told you about the story of the individual, but then he made another account or used another account. This other account was following roughly 60 people. It wasn't following anybody from our community. And I knew it was the same guy because he only had one person following him, which was the person I alerted everybody to last night. Now on this other account, he was following only PlayStation developers related to God of War, related to Sony Santa Monica. These Xbox fans are planning to leave leaks of the story, spoilers of the story, underneath PlayStation gamers' Twitter posts, underneath developers' Twitter posts. It's going to be fucking crazy. This Friday, I'm locking down my Twitter account. I don't want to be responsible by helping any of these. You can only block so many fucking people. And I know I block a lot, but it still does not help all the time. So I'm going to lock down my Twitter account. At least if they want to make multiple accounts, they won't be able to comment. A lot of my Twitter posts will be locked to friends only. As you've seen from yesterday, only people that I'm following can leave a comment. I want y'all thoughts. What are y'all thoughts on this? This is a completely different way to play the console war, and it's fucking despicable.
This is not a console war. This is just anti-gamer. As I said, it's different when you have a preferred platform that you play on. When you go out of your way just ruin gaming for other people, that's not a gamer, bro. That's you're not even playing the console war. You're just being a dickhead at this point.
Aaron said PC gamers don't finish games anyway. You're fucking right about that.
No, that's true. It's fucked up what's going on.
It's horrible,
and
man. This the thing, man. Why developers not speaking out about it? They know the community, but they don't have a narrative. See, when developers talk, they like to speak in riddles. They were like, yeah, the community needs to calm down. They need to stop harassing this developer. They know who it is. They know what community is spoiling God of War, but they don't want to call out Xbox. They need to call them out. Phil Spencer claims he cares about gamers. He needs to call his fucking fans back.
Spencer said that he's for the gamers. But clearly, you're not for the gamers if you allow your fans to be doing stuff like this.
I mean, listen, people said I was a hardcore fanboy, but I never intentionally spoiled stuff. I just play games. If you get spoiled because I play games, it's nothing personal. Now, PC fans that have been trolling me for years, in my own words, I said, yeah, I'm going to spoil the game. But in reality, that's sarcasm. Because I've already played the game in front of people. I've already got the platinum on most of these games. I posted hundreds of, maybe even thousands of screenshots online. Inadvertently, I've spoiled the game because I've been able to play the game before you. You know? So, I can't really spoil shit when other people have been doing the same level of social media content that I have been doing since the game came out. Making guides on trophies, making walkthroughs, posting screenshots.
You can't spoil a game that's been out.
Exactly.
For years.
You can't spoil a game that's been out. So when I say, I told the PC fans, I'm going to spoil Death Stranding, I'm going to spoil God of War, I'm going to spoil this.
Nigga spin out.
Does it really matter? Like Aaron said, it doesn't really matter because you're not even gonna beat the story. Most of the PC community are doing they're doing benchmark tests and they're playing mods. They don't even beat. They're not. Their goal is not to find out what happens in the story. Their goal is to play around with the specs. They don't really care about anything else. So if I was to spoil the game for them, it really wouldn't matter because their whole point of these games on their platform is not to actually play or enjoy them.
Well,
If that was the case, True Witty, if that was the case, they would have brought a PS4 to play the game when it came out instead of waiting 4, 5, 6 years.
Oh, that's not true. They like doing mods and putting Thomas Tank Engine in God of War and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. They're not. You don't take them serious. That has nothing to do with the story. So they're not gonna finish the story. They're not gonna finish the story. So there's no point if I spoil the game or not because they're not gonna finish the story. They're putting Thomas the Tank Engine in the game that has nothing to do with the story. So you already let me know you don't care about the story.
Yeah, you gonna make Kratos eyes cartoon size big. Like,
Yeah.
what is the point?
So, long story short, and I said this on Twitter, and I think True Witty might have saw it. I never saw PlayStation fans go out of their way to spoil the story for Halo Infinite last year.
To be honest, there wasn't really not much of a story this one, but
Just humor me. Just humor me a little bit. Okay, we got like 60 something people in the chat. Did we, as the PlayStation community, go out of our way to spoil Gears of War 5 story, the story for Halo Infinite, the story for The Medium, the story for Sunset Overdrive, the story for Rise Son of Rome, the story for Dead Rising 3 and 4? When did we ever go out of our way to spoil the story for Xbox exclusive titles?
never.
Exactly. Like I said, I've always been on the right side of this console war. A lot of people are like, oh, Jay's toxic, blah, blah, blah. Toxic on what? Look at my record, motherfucker. I play my fucking games. And I show my games so that other people in the community knows what they're getting before they buy it. I do my part, and I've been doing my part for over 10 years. When it comes to the other side, we don't have basic information in our community on what their interface looks like. Because most of them don't even show it. If you look on the other side, they're not doing their part as gamers. Do you know that me and my brother were like the only people really playing Blue Dragon? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a lot of people that post the Blue Dragon gameplay. I have Blue Dragon gameplay. I have Xbox 360 gameplay from the interface when I was capturing at that time. Like, I did my part, whether it was for Xbox, PlayStation, fucking Nintendo, PC. I've done my part. I posted my gameplay. These guys, what they're doing is just spoiling the game. You're not playing fair.
It's not even about playing fair, though, Jason. You're not being a gamer, and that's the real point of the matter. You're not being a gamer. Which gamer is going to outright spoil a game for another gamer? Especially if it's a game that you know a whole community is interested in. You're going to spoil the game for them. Like, bro, I'm not going to sit out there and go and spoil Redfall. I'm not going to go out there and spoil the whole entire game for freaking, Starfield. Come on. No, because I know there's a lot of people that are still like interested in those games. I'm not gonna go out and spoil the story. If I actually ever found out the story, I would never tell you what the story is. Nigga, even if it was out, I wouldn't tell you what the story is because at the end of the day, I want you to play that game. You see what I'm saying? It's certain people are just not a gamer, bro, and that's the real bottom line of it. That's the whole thing about it. These people are not gamers, and that's why they do these things. Because at the end of the day, they want the clicks, they want the fame, they want to start a controversy under their own house. They want to start controversy and let people start talking. Because when they start talking on the post, they get those clicks, they get those views, and they get those likes. It's all on Twitter. It's all about the likes and the retweets. And controversy sparks interest. It really does. I accidentally saw that's why I haven't been on Twitter for the last couple of days. I accidentally saw something about God of War, and I'm not even sure if it's real or not. But it's that, bro. I don't want to be on Twitter, bro.
You know, I heard a rumor that Xbox fans like to sniff on piles of rats. I heard a rumor about that.
That's true. That rumor is heard. It's true. It's called Plague Tale.
I mean, if they like to sniff on piles of rats, that's cool. But I would rather Xbox fans sniff on piles of rats than spoil God of War. I'd rather them eat rats. I'd rather them drink rat milk. Like, any of that would be more acceptable than what they're doing now. For real.
I agree.
What they're doing right now is fucking nuts, man. It's crazy. It's uncalled for. We never did this to them. Like, all we've done is show that we have great games. We have never spoiled their stories. Ever.
As I said, it's anti-gamer.
Hey, Nova Red, get used to it. There we go. Nova Red with the big W right there. That's a W.
It's sabotage.
That's a W. That's the word. That's the word of the day. Sabotage. That's the word of the day. The first major W goes to Nova Red. That's a hey Seattle Chef. I would rather them take baths with rats, eat rats, sniff rats, drink rat milk. Anything is better than spoiling God of War Ragnarok. There is no reason. First of all, you don't have the system that the game is on. Second of all, you already proven that you don't have anything to do with your fucking life. Because you're running around making fake accounts to spoil the fucking game. You're going to developers. You're going underneath their tweets and leaving spoilers. You're going to PlayStation community members that you know are in the community of PlayStation to leave spoilers underneath their tweets. Like, you're doing too much, bro.
Bro, Nova Red is this for 10 live streams.
Nova Red has been fucking great.
Someone said Nova Red got 100 W's off of this. I'm like, that means Nova Red.
Hey, bro, it's true. I think that it's the word of the day. It should be the word of the rest of the fucking year. That Xbox fans in the console war are willing to turn to sabotage of another game compared to asking their fucking company, asking their developer, asking their studios to produce good games.
Niggas.
Like, they're not asking anything more of Microsoft, but they're willing to sabotage the other side while they take L's for having no games during the holiday season. They gave all their games, unless you're gonna consider True Witty's Game of the Year Pentiment. If you're gonna consider that shit a challenge for God of War, you know, rat curry, rat rice, rat hot dogs. It don't matter. Anything related to rats is better than what they doing right now, spoiling the game, man. I'm just being 100% honest. True Woody, your connection really flaking out. Always Mad Gaming. Xbox fans are spoiling God of War. They didn't spoil it for me. I've been glazing over a lot of spoilers in order to get to these people let the rest of the Twitter community know who these guys are. That's our job right now. If somebody is spoiling the game, yeah, obviously block them, but make sure you jot their name down and give that name to you post that out and publicly and let people know who it is. You know, so we all can block them and protect ourselves from at least that one individual. But it definitely seems like it's multiple individuals, and these individuals, once you block their Twitter page, they are going to great lengths to make new Twitter pages in rapid amount of time and hours to continue to do what they do. We have people pretending to be PlayStation fans, dressing up their accounts so that they can go to your fucking page and leave spoilers. This is, again, Nova Red said it's sabotage. When you pretend, and trust me, I know all about sabotage. I hated those guys on Killzone 2. On Killzone 2, you had a saboteur. It's a beautiful class, annoying sometimes. The saboteur could dress up like one of the other people on the other side, right? And they could confuse that person. But they could only, like, dress up as them. You know, I think it was either you could dress up like a default person or whatever, but you might carry their name. But if you put your marker over top of them, they would kind of like show that that's not the person you think it is. But by that time, it would be too late. That person already, you know, melee attack you or shoot you. It looks like it's the same thing. We have saboteurs that are pretending to be PlayStation fans that are going underneath other people's posts and leaving spoilers. I attract a lot of PC fans these days, right? I don't really attract a lot of Xbox fans on this channel, which is great. I don't want them to come here ever. Fuck those guys. But on Twitter, you know, I'm in those type of crosshairs. You know, there are people that have locked accounts that are doing this, so be very wary of people that try to follow you on Twitter behind a locked account. Be very wary of people that follow you with no followers. People that follow you and they have just made their account in the same month that we're in right now, like October 2022. It's pretty fucked up, man. It's pretty fucked up out there. So there are no spoilers in the information that I'm about to share with you, but we are going to be able to look at new gameplay. And I'm going to eat the rest of my breakfast. Call me breakfast man. Okay. So again, I want to thank everybody that came out today. This is an emergency red alert. I want this information to be shared with the rest of the community. This is not information just for this channel. It's not information just for the members or the subscribers of this channel. This information needs to be publicized, and so everybody can be safe out there. I know a lot of people want to play God of War. I know they've been waiting for the new God of War. It should not be ruined for them. You know, if you're a PC fan, you know, I would tell you, just my word of advice, get a PS4, get a PS5, and play the game if you care about the story. If you don't care about the story and you just want to go on the internet and tell us that you can reach 600 frames per second at 8K and this and that and all these other benchmarks, that's perfectly fine. You can wait a year or some months or whenever they bring the game over to your platform. But you cannot bitch about the game getting spoiled. I had plans to go see Black Adam this Saturday. You know, the plans didn't go as planned. So what did I do? Well, I wanted to go for the Sunday show, but I was like, hey, that's a little bit too late. I got the very first showing of Black Adam on Monday, yesterday. And I raced to the movie theater and I saw that movie. And it was a great movie. Why did I have to do that? Because I knew the longer that, you know, I'm staying on the internet and the stuff that I do, I was going to come across more spoilers. So luckily, not any major things were spoiled except for something obvious in the DC Comics universe, because one of the actors that, yeah, whatever. Long story short, if you don't want shit to get spoiled for you, you know, you're going to play or watch that as soon as possible. Other than that, it's an open playing field. You can't, like, PC community, you guys can't sit up here and say, oh, fuck. Hold on. I gotta find my fucking remote. Why the fuck do I keep losing that? Fucking gremlin took it. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know why I always lose this fucking remote. Okay. So, yeah, if you're a PC fan, right, and you're listening to this, no one's going out of their way to spoil a game that we get to play first. You know, you're spoiling the game for yourself by not actually buying or playing it when it's out. If you made the conscious decision to wait for however long you need to wait for this game to come to your platform of choice, it's perfectly alright for people to post gameplay, post screenshots, walkthroughs, trophy guides for this specific game because it's out. The world's not going to stop and wait for this game to come to your platform and then start talking about it. So again, if you're a PC fan and you actually care about stories in video games for games that you get later from the PlayStation Studios, then it's best for you to probably get off the internet and duck and dodge spoilers for however long you have to. But this is one thing that you need to know. Because we have this amazing button called the share button, and photo mode is a major part of almost all PlayStation first-party studio games, you're going to see a lot of fucking content. It's going to be a big game. You're going to see a lot of gameplay. So, again, good luck. I would not tell you it's in your best interest if you care about the story of the game. If you're one of the tech heads, you want to just play it at high frame rates at a high resolution, and you just want the high level specs, then this does not concern you. But if you are somebody on PC that actually wants to play the game for the story, you probably need to get a PlayStation. Unless you want to wait and deal with spoilers, you probably should get a PlayStation, either a PS4 or a PS5, and play this game. But you got Xbox fans out there spoiling the game. When we get the game, we got to play the fuck out of it. I know that. You know, so I'm trying to be the good guy here. I'm trying to be sincere. I'm trying to be caring. I'm trying to be a nice guy. If you care about the story and you primarily play on PC, it's in your best interest to try to secure a PS4 or a PS5 to play this game. Because we're going to inadvertently spoil the game for people that play only on PC because they're going to see the content everywhere. Shit, there's more people to post content about games that I love than I do. You have people that do full walkthroughs and trophy guides that post a higher level of content for these specific exclusives than I do. So it's always weird and funny when I see people say, J-Tech said he was going to spoil the game for me. What about all the other people that post gameplay? All the other people that post pictures and photo mode images? They did not spoil elements that you didn't know about? So, again, prepare yourself. There's going to be a tsunami of fucking screenshots, video clips, and all that for God of War Ragnarok. It's one of the biggest games coming out this holiday season. And before we dive into this information, I do want to just put this won't be in the timestamps, but we did get information that Uncharted 4 Legacy of Thieves collection peaked at 10,000 on Steam, which is very low. So what I would say about that is maybe it's because they don't have the multiplayer. Maybe because PlayStation put Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 on PC. I don't know. But again, I never really knew that was among the top 5 or the top 10 games that the PC community wanted. It's similar to Sackboy on this Thursday. I don't think I've recorded any of the PC community port begging for Sackboy. So at this point in time, Herman Holst, Jim Ryan, they have to do a better job at assessing what games really do need to go to PC. Now, I think I heard that somebody said that Jim Ryan or Herman said they're putting games on PC a case-by-case basis. I don't believe that's true. I believe they're putting any game that's a blockbuster or they deem as a blockbuster with very popular characters, and they're putting them on PC. But what's popular to us, what's a blockbuster on consoles, is not popular on PC and may not be a blockbuster on PC. So I think they need to reevaluate this strategy. I don't think every game needs to go to PC because I don't think PC fans are going to buy every game. Just because they claim they want the game so they can be a part of the conversation for the console war does not mean they're actually going to play these games. So, or buy these games. And that's one of the main examples we see with Uncharted being at 10,000. Now, Days Gone was at 26,000 at that same time period. Spider-Man was at like 70-something thousand. God of War was like at 50-something thousand. Like, these are, low numbers because PlayStation was able to get a lot of these games. Like Spider-Man and God of War was 3 million in a weekend. Or Horizon Zero Dawn was 2 million in 2 weeks versus it being like roughly 40-something thousand on PC at the peak. And that's just a weekend, then it drops. So, again, I don't think that every PC fan really cares about the PlayStation games. They just want to be a part of the conversation. And I'm willing to conversate with the PC community. I'm willing to talk to you guys, do interviews, do debates. I will do my part to talk to you guys. Obviously, you want attention. You feel like you're being left out when it comes to the gaming discussions. And let's be honest, you are. But if you guys do your part as the part of your gaming community, you buy games, you actually complete them. You're not leaking shit. You're not pirating shit. I think people won't be so against talking to you or associating with the PC gaming community. But as of right now, you guys are not the PC gaming community that I grew up respecting. A lot of you guys are very toxic. A lot of you guys are always on playtime. Very young. So I don't fuck with you guys. I block a lot of you guys because you're not on our level of gaming and you don't take that shit seriously. But when some of you guys grow up a little bit and you take it seriously, I got no problem talking to you guys. I got no problem. If you keep it gaming, I got no problem with you. So let's dive into it. Sony Santa Monica has made it known to us that there will be no spoilers in today's gameplay. Now, they claim that this live stream was going to focus a lot on gameplay mechanics. We will see. It's 8 minutes long. I want to thank the 84 people that are viewing. If you would take some time out of your viewing right now to hit the like button. If you don't like me, that's perfectly cool. I guess you can hit the other button, but I'm not seeing any numbers for that. But the people that are cool with me, that are here to support me, you can hit that like button. What's going on, Spartan? Spartan, you say nobody's spoiling Dad of War. Yeah, you're not seeing what I see. So I'm a disagree with that 100%. And please, anybody in the chat, disregard what Spartan says because you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you see, you're not on my level, Spartan. So you're not gonna be like targeted as far as people going after your Twitter account and leaving spoilers underneath your tweets, following you. And then I go and view their fucking recent tweets and that shit spoilers. Nah, you cannot sit up here and tell me they're not spoiling the game. They're spoiling the game. I've seen the fucking spoilers. One of the spoilers is interesting to me, and I don't have a problem with it. But they're going to try to attack God of War in the same way that they were attacking The Last of Us Part 2. And that's what I see with these leaks, with these spoilers. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to weaponize these spoilers. They're trying to weaponize these leaks to sabotage. Big shout out to Nova Red to sabotage God of War launch. You're not on that level, bro. People not coming to your fucking Twitter page to leave spoilers. You're not on that level. And you're not on my level. No disrespect to you, bro, but you're not on my level. I had niggas come to the fucking chat to leave fucking spoilers for Last of Us and other games, bro. You're You don't have a YouTube channel where people know who the fuck you are and going out of your way to spoil games for you and your viewers. Sorry, bro. Nah. You're not. No. No. You don't got people targeting you and saying, nah, I'm making like fucking 5 videos a fucking day. Nah. Nope. I'm not even gonna joke around with you on that. Sorry, bro. Let's get started.
What's going on with the going on, bro?
Oh goodness, it's this fucking guy.
I got a spoiler though.
What is it, bro?
God of War's not gonna be stopped by spoilers.
Hey, I know. I saw one that I can't get out of my head, but it's not bad. I think it's gonna be awesome. So, but I have a good memory, so I don't want that shit to be spoiled for me because I'm gonna remember that shit. So, again, it's just the toxic nature of this console war. We talk about it all the time, right? I love the
nature of the gaming community, bro. It's not even console war.
I know that, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what this is. This is out of the realm of console war.
Piece of shit. Why would you go out of your way to get justification and satisfaction upon ruining something for somebody else just so you can get enjoyment because your life is ruined? Let
me help you out. It's called a dirty W. Pigpen.
Okay.
Fell in the toilet where somebody had diarrhea. Dog shit.
There you go. I like that one.
Horse shit. This W is so dirty. It's been in every type of shit. It's being humped by rats. It's a dirty W. Infested.
Jay, I would say soft baby shit W.
No. What we talking about? Green?
Yeah.
Look, my nephew,
guacamole type.
Yeah. My sister has a big fucking habit of letting us fucking see pictures of my nephew just blasting his fucking diaper. I don't know why she does that shit. But you talking about one of them baby blasts?
Oh yeah.
You had that?
Bro, I got 2 of them.
Oh my god. Look, this is off the record though, but my sister thought it was funny to get his baby a fucking laxative. The one time I had to fucking babysit him, and God was with me because he did not blow up the pamper. Goodness, but man, he's messed some stuff up. He fucking took a shit all over the diaper and shit was all over the bed. She sent us all these fucking weird ass pictures. Long story short, a baby blasted diaper. It's dirty like that. But I would say horse shit or dog shit, like the real stinky shit. A pile of garbage, like this been there for like months, like stale, moldy W. It's a really bad W, but this is the thing. Xbox fans don't care how bad the W is. Them spoiling God of War is a W for them, and I don't understand how. You still don't have games. The reason you're doing this is because we have games.
Why isn't anybody spoiling that dog shit game called Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2?
Well, from what I'm seeing, that game's getting some pretty tough reviews, man.
I just beat that game last night on Veteran, Jay. Okay? Just to pass time until the meat and potatoes, wink wink, come to
Did you see my tweet about the meat and potatoes?
Yes, I did.
You go sue him?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
He used it for a God of War promo, so I'm not gonna sue Greg.
Okay.
No, but it is serious, bro. I don't see anybody spoiling fucking the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Feel what I'm saying?
It's a narrative. We know what it is, and we know what they're doing.
I know. Okay, and I'm telling you right now, as I said it beforehand, Call of Duty, okay, is going to outperform God of War due to the sole factor of, right, it being the casual same fucking game that it's always been every time it releases. I just played this thing on Veteran, okay? Yes, it looks phenomenal. The game looks fucking gorgeous on my PS5, on my fucking LG C1. Getting all bells and whistles, okay? But it does not change the fact that the game design is still the fucking same. Many flaws within the mechanics of the game. Story was lackluster, in my humble opinion. Okay? Towards the end of the game, Jay, they got you crafting items as if you're playing The Last of Us. You got to pick up duct tape. You got to pick up a mouse trap. You got to pick up a container of oil to create things that you have to use against certain segments within the game. Okay? I craft an item, and I know I need to open up a fucking toolbox, but why is it every time that I die and I have to go back and open up this toolbox, I have to prompt with square just for the game to tell me I need something that I've already crafted to open this fucking thing. It's horrible, bro. Then at the end of the game, I'm running around with a fucking goddamn missile box as if it's Ellie running away from people shooting at me.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get this shout out the way. Always Mad Gaming with this $2 super chat. Bots ain't got games worthy of spoil. Goodness. Disrespectful. Nelson Gaming with the $2 super chat. Thanks for the Black Adam review. My family loved it. Oh, no problem, bro. Look, it was a really good movie, bro. Like, that's one of them. That's one of the movies that you definitely know. You gotta listen to the people that know about comic books. Don't listen to them fucking journalists. They don't know shit, bro. That movie was really fucking good. It is, and it's a pretty damn good family movie. Aside from almost rated R type violence by Black Adam, so you know, maybe bring your kid. I mean, it has a good moral, but it's pretty damn violent. But it's not. From what I hear, Rock wanted it to be rated R, but the company wanted it to be PG-13, so it is what it is. But I think it was a great movie. It was well worth the wait.
Verge, if you want to, go ahead, Jack. Go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say the after credits is fire too, but that's it.
But yeah, Verge, if you want to play it, bro. But me personally, like I have a different perspective upon video games. You know what I'm saying? Like Call of Duty will always be a Call of Duty, a casual cash grab, because face value, the campaign experience will never reflect off a multiplayer experience. It tries to give you the cinematic form of a realistic military shooter, which it does upon how they execute with the camera angles and how they told the story, right? How everything kind of flows together. It's new, but some of the things that they've implemented, like a weapon wheel when you're having to craft these things, it's a little bit too much. It's not necessary. You feel what I'm saying? And then there was a segment where, again, my first playthrough, I played it on veteran and I beat it. A lot of trial and error, but it came to a point where, you know, I was shooting these motherfuckers and I killed them, and I was ahead of the game because I was trying to basically transition to the next spot I needed to go to, and I was through a door. There was nothing there. I was outside, but guess what? It was an invisible fucking wall because the enemy that kept fucking me up wasn't spawned yet. So once the enemy spawned, now my invisible gate was basically released, allowing me to fucking run and get shot in the back of the head. Another segment towards the end where I had to fight a tank. The game gave me a save point, because if you know Call of Duty, that game's based off fucking save points. You know, whenever the game decides to give it to you. Well, the game decided to give me a save point after I fucking died. So therefore, well, as I was dying. So therefore, when I respawned, it was a lot of trial and error to get myself out of the situation and me dying within 3 seconds. It's like I said, bro. COD is fucking trash, will always be trash in my humble opinion, and God of War will have more substance and TLC and a better experience than that casual cash grab.
But let me say one thing. I believe what you experienced was one of the side effects of protests of developers, somewhat skilled developers, and we know what we're talking about. A lot of developers left, went to Deviation Games, was working on a PlayStation game. Some people went over to, I know a few developers went over to work for Bungie. Yeah, so I believe this is a case of them losing a lot of talent, and they have a lot of unexperienced talent. And this sounds like a bad game to be like a multi or billion-dollar franchise. This seems really bad for the single player. Like, I know you're not the biggest fan of Call of Duty, but I know you do play it. And for you to say this, from what I'm hearing from around the community, people are saying this single player is worse than Vanguard. I don't know that though, but that's what people are saying.
I mean, it's subjective, but I'm just saying face value of it being 2022. You feel what I'm saying? Us having these powerful ass fucking consoles, their format is still the same. Nothing has changed upon the format of how they're giving you games.
I was always afraid of that for Call of Duty.
There's several times, during cutscenes, you see your fucking fellow teammates busting shots and fucking being so accurate, like a badass fucking shoulder. But when it's time to fucking deliver the experience of you playing the game, you just see the motherfucker just standing there looking goofy. You're just eye candy. You're not doing anything.
I got an important question. The reviews aren't out yet. Why not?
I know why.
I know why too, but damn.
I know why. I've experienced it.
And I experienced it with Gotham Knights. Like, look, bro. Like you said, people that's casual, they get buy it every year. They don't care how bad it is. They don't care.
The game is so fucking badass, bro. Oh, there's some dope segments in there. I give them that. Okay, but
graphics
it comes
good.
Yeah, the graphics look fucking phenomenal.
But that doesn't make a great game.
No. But some of the segments that are pretty fucking dope, they've basically taken off of other games like The Last of Us.
I knew you would fucking say that. Fuck.
Remember when you're upside down in The Last of Us? You're hanging upside down?
Yeah.
Okay? They have a segment like that where you're hanging off from a helicopter. Okay? And you're shooting shit. I mean, visually, it looks fucking phenomenal. Okay? But again, my mental's telling me, okay, you got this from The Last of Us. The segment where you have to fucking start crafting items and shit. Oh god, we playing the fucking Last of Us right here? And then towards the end of the game where I'm fucking
Have they ever had crafting?
No.
Have they ever had crafting?
Not to my knowledge. I didn't play it. Last time I supported this fucking dog shit franchise was Modern Warfare 3. And then the reboot of Modern Warfare got me interested because it was back to its roots. And it was fucking solid as shit.
Goodness.
But my overall experience, and again, I played it on the hardest difficulty. I chose to do that. It is lackluster. It is not worth the motherfucking money that they're capping for. That they're asking for, I should say. Okay, I didn't buy it. I game share. Shout out to my partner that I game share with. Even though he's primarily Xbox, he chose to buy Call of Duty on the PlayStation. I didn't care if he bought it or not. You feel what I'm saying? But appreciate you. And it just, it's a fucking casual game. It's in the same category shelf of fucking 2K, Madden. You know what I'm saying? It's meh. And like I stated before, the longevity of this game is probably going to last 2 weeks, 3 weeks max. God of War still going to be talked about.
What about the multiplayer?
The multiplayer is not available yet, but again,
it's available this week. You don't think that's going to have some legs?
I mean, it may have some legs.
I mean, I'm only speaking because I know how casuals are with Call of Duty.
Yes, I could care less. Same here. Call of Duty will always be Call of Duty. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Close quarters combat, corner camping bullshit. But again, like I said, my mental has elevated past that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm enthusiast. I'm just passionate about gaming, and I understand, cash grabs, and this is literally a fucking cash grab.
I think I got another one. Nathan DW9 on Twitter. Nathan DW9 on Twitter. Make sure if you're on Twitter, block that person.
Oh yeah, speaking of,
he's going out his way, and I'm looking at a thumbnail of the spoiler, and he's going out of his way to spoil the game. So I'm gonna be blocking him real quick.
Katsu, you are definitely right. Like I stated, that where you're upside down and then you fucking get a hold of those vehicles, jumping from car to car. That shit was horrible. The mechanics of that shit were dog shit, utter doo-doo juice. There were times where, again, playing on veteran, I literally see my character in the animation of ejecting somebody from a vehicle and it said I died. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I need to where's hold on, settings and support, professional tools, settings and privacy. Okay, so I'm about to go do a couple things for my benefit. Your account, monetization, blue, security, account access, privacy, safety, Notifications, accessibility, display. What's this? Display, blah, 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 blah. Settings in Twitter browser, okay. So it's probably best for y'all to make sure that you turn off the media playback, receive image description, reminder. No. So the media playback on Twitter, like, it will not play the video. So it seems like people are going to great lengths to just, that's wild, bro. That's wild. Oh, you need 10,000 followers to have a perk on Twitter. Goodness, man. I just really wish they would, like, this is what people doing now, bro. This is what people doing now.
What, the capping?
Spoiling. It's not even a console war no more.
Well, like, people, I don't understand it, bro, why people do that shit. They used to do it with The Walking Dead when that show was relevant. And it's like, bro, my time is not on your time. Just because you've seen it doesn't mean you need to go out and fucking publicly speak on it.
Exactly. You know? Hated that shit.
You just do that shit for attention.
Explore settings.
I had someone do that to me with the Phantom Pain.
Yeah. Phantom Pain? Oh, no. You serious?
That shit pissed me off. It didn't ruin my experience, low key, but at the same time, it did ruin my experience because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to hear that shit. Just because you couldn't afford it or purchase it doesn't mean you can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. People are pieces of shit when it comes to that, bro. Dead ass.
What's a new account? Okay, so here we go. Mute notifications of people that have a new account who have a default profile picture. There we go, yeah. Who haven't confirmed their email. Yup, mute that person. Who haven't confirmed their phone number. Oh, I'm muting all these. Who you don't follow. Who don't follow you. Okay, I might keep... Oh, no. Who don't follow you. I'm going to keep those two open because I do see stuff from other news outlets that I need to see. I'm still trying to find the one for, like, I'm still trying to find the one about, shit. Like, the mute, the don't have the video auto played. Password, that's password. Okay, security app sessions, see information you logged in. Contact, no, that's not it. Fuck. Content you see. Is this it? Topics, interests, explore, search settings. No. Content you see, interest. No. Sorry guys, I gotta do this for my own safety. I'm sorry. I know it's holding up the stream, but y'all don't understand how important this is. Direct messages. I already muted everybody on that shit. Spaces, don't really care about that. Mute and block. Okay, audience tagging. Manage what information. Protect your tweets. Photo tagging. Only people you follow can tag you. Exactly. That's all I really care about. Only people who I follow can tag me. I'm gonna have to find out how to mute this shit later because, you know, YouTube and Twitter, they always make it so difficult to find simple fucking simple shit. Like, they have all these settings and you just don't know what you're really looking for. Like, sometimes data usage, language, display, manage your font size, manage settings, affect all Twitter accounts on them. Dim lights. Let me do this. Okay. Guess that's good. Make it black. Man, that's fucking crazy. It is what it is. I find out how to mute that shit. Might have to want to look up something real quick. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta do this shit. Okay, so here we go. I wanted to say something about what I'm now seeing. So again, I don't know if there's a cause to be alarmed. I just know how this generation is. It does seem God of War Ragnarok does have a lot of young faces. Maybe that's the whole point, to show off the young people and not the veterans, because I don't know, maybe they're too old to be in front of the camera, but I still believe that all those people deserve respect. But I'm just going to go. I know they're being a little woke too. Look, I call shit out. I don't care who like it or not. I'm a black gamer. I can call that woke shit out. I can call it out every fucking day, and I don't give a fuck who's in the chat that doesn't like it. So, you show somebody that might be of Indian descent or Latino descent. There is an Asian person shown. There is an African American shown. 2 women are shown, are very, very, very young. One lady is shown. She seems to be older, and she has color to her hair. So, what I'm noticing, that they definitely making sure that they have a lot of different nationalities on display for this interview. I know that from what I've understood, the veteran team, they were working on God of War, and then either halfway through or when it was almost done, they had started to move on to the new project with Corey. And Corey was not heading up this project, by the way. He started it, but he wasn't in charge of it. So I believe that the game is going to be great off of the reception of the first one, but I'm going to still be the judge of that in my personal opinion, right? For me. But I've noticed that they definitely are, they've gone a little woke with this developer diary. And they probably went woke with the last developer diary, because I didn't even remember that shit. But I'm just saying, making sure that all demographics, all genders are visibly shown. I have not seen any rainbow flags or anything in the background of these developers, but I am acknowledging that a lot of different nationalities are on display this time around compared to the Raising Kratos documentary of the development of God of War 2018. So, completely different. And we didn't get a developer diary when God of War was being made. So, I no disrespect, I don't care what they're saying right now, because I just want to play the game. But I'm going to be looking at this to see if we see any new gameplay elements. Calm down, Seattle Chef. Calm down.
Was that a black guy that said meat and potatoes?
Yes, I believe it was. Yes.
My man.
I believe it was. Oh! Oh! Hey, we got barbarians! Hey, bro, I saw some barbarians. Conan. Yes, those are barbarians with spiked clubs. Hey! True. Oh, hey, Yellow, you know how much I love humans in these types of games, because they're always difficult to fight. Yeah, bro, that's a spike. That's a spike club.
Would you say Pyro?
Fuck yourself. No, they seem to have barbarians in here, man. That's pretty fucking cool. I know they said you're visiting all 9 realms, so one of them realms have to be more developed. Like, is Midgard Earth? Midgard is Earth, right?
So, yeah.
Yeah, but it's humans.
Yo, Jay.
Last time we was there, we didn't see many humans. I don't think.
Jay.
What's up?
Yo, keep the camera on Kim, her fine ass, bro. Like, come on.
Who?
Kim, the Asian.
Kim? Oh, yeah, she's very beautiful.
Oh, wow, comfortable face. Yeah, so.
Gooby-goo!
Yeah, keep it on her, please. That's all I wanted to
She
say.
is very, she is very,
Nigga, do
very
that shit on your
beautiful.
time, nigga. The beauty is the eye beholder. I want the ugly bitch on my screen.
Nigga, look at her eyes. How much
Illegal!
she beholding? Come on. How much you think your chat dead ass? Look. Look at
This
the
bitch got a
chat.
round ass hair, nigga.
Chat. How much I want to see Kim?
Okay,
Okay.
who's Kim?
The fine bitch in the video, man. Just make fun.
There's
Hold on.
3 females.
The Asian one with the dark hair. The Ling Ling, you know, Miss Ling Ling. Who
God
watch
damn it.
what's
That's
fun
racist.
stuff. What the
You call her Ling Ling, bro? Goodness, that's racist.
Nah. No, if only she had longer eyelashes like a black woman, I would come on her face. You know, come, brothers. She's pretty as hell,
What the
man.
fuck is going on?
Nigga, what if that's transgender?
Yo, that ass, bro. She made me fall in love just now.
It
And you
looked
know, I'm
like
got a lot of
you're gonna have some team attacks with Atreus. I'm liking that.
team attacks. No, fuck that. I want to have a tag team with Kim. And,
You having fun over there?
Huh?
You having fun?
Who
Why?
want to be my partner, bro?
So
Fuck,
what?
nigga was just
You was in
hell.
the chat. You was in the chat, and you're telling me that they are not spoiling God of War.
Oh, no, I was fucking with you.
Oh, I'm about to say, because the latest one that I was just talking about, the spoiler is on TikTok.
No, I definitely saw it.
So it's like, hey, bro, it is what it is, man. But they
I've seen
not
the
playing
video.
fair, bro. That's all I'm saying.
But
This
it's
ain't.
okay. You know,
Hold on.
They ain't playing fair, bro.
Hold on.
just like
Hey,
we
hold on.
said,
What's up,
the
guys?
spoiler.
Hey.
Spoilers ain't gonna ruin God of War. So, oh well.
Why do I? Oh shit! Sorry.
Oh
Who the
well.
fuck is Atlanta Pierce?
Good luck with that. They wanted to spoil God of War. Watch this.
Hey,
You spoiled
man.
the last and it sold 10 million.
Hey, where's
So
Atlanta Pierce? Because I don't see her. I thought she was on Santa Monica.
man. Why you not fucking here?
Hey, I'm not like the biggest fan of her, but people seem to really, really like her.
Because she's soft on the eyes, Jay.
God damn it! Damn it!
Hey, there's only one. Hey, guys. Y'all can
I'm
hear
not
me, right?
serious. Alana Pierce has pretty odd, but that's pretty
We
much
ain't
it.
even talking about the gameplay anymore. We talking about goodness. What are we talking about?
That nigga horny as shit, though, ain't he?
Let's talk okay. There's Danielle Basutti, right? Who plays Freya? Oh, she fine as hell, low key, man. I like to me a MILF. I just want to pour oil all over her and chocolate syrup.
I'm hopping out, bro. I'll be back in later. It's too much. Too much for nothing, baby.
No, I'm stop. Stop. Chill. Come back, yo.
Hey, bro.
They're like, come back.
Y'all are fucking left. You said, fuck this. That's too much, bro. That's why I'm about to change your name back to OnlyFans God, bro. This motherfucker, bro.
You know, I'm not allowed to do that on Tuesdays. It's Titty Tuesday today, so you know the vibes.
Well, nobody's titties was on display. The game looking solid. I'm liking the diversity of the different characters you're going up against. It's gonna be a pretty big game. Oh man, look at that fucking big dude with the armor, bro. Oh, he got a scythe. Oh man, you know the fantasy elements. Hey, Spartan, do you remember what I kept telling True Woody? That we don't have Western RPGs, but a lot of developers gonna have a lot of Western RPG themes in their games. I kept telling that motherfucker. We definitely gotta have a lot of Western RPG themes in this game, man. Wow, I cannot wait to play this shit. You got motherfuckers with double swords. I'm just loving that you're going up against people with good weapons this time, not just normal dumb enemies. We got some pretty tactical enemies, man. Goodness. The name of this game, mass produced, is God of War Ragnarok. What's going on, William Wildebeest? Motherfucking Kratos, bro. Goodness.
Wait a minute. Did you hear anything I just said?
No.
I said, I don't know how the hell J-Tech is doing it. We have such a beautiful day filled with areolas, boobs, stretch marks, black, white, Asian.
I'm not the biggest fan
real,
of stretch. It depends on what type of stretch marks we're talking about.
And have world unity of women come together to show what their mama gave them. And this nigga worried about dad of war. That nigga. Yeah, Kratos.
You wanna know why? Because I have it in my fucking logo. Keep it gaming. We might have a mature stream, but this is not that stream. This is a very important gaming related stream. But if you want to talk about titties, we can go somewhere else.
Okay. So
we gotta cover this shit today, bro. We can talk about titties another fucking time. Good morning, Dez. How you doing, man? What's going on, James William and Reality Check?
On Thursday. So what about Thursday? You better be talking about that.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
It's Thursday.
I mean, I could definitely have a theme on Thursday. What's the booty day? What day is the booty day?
Wagon Wednesdays.
Wagon Wednesday, okay. But I don't go live tomorrow. So it'd have to be Thursday. We should call it Monday. Thick Thursdays. No, I'm just saying because what I want to talk about is that the female character models, they have to, like, let's be honest, bro. If you're making a female character model in a video game and you see all these Instagram models, like, I'm not saying just make them all look like Instagram models, but just be respectful that you got females out here with different shapes. You know what I'm saying, right? They be going to the gym and, you know, getting good in shape. And it's like, they be making these basic female character models with a little bit of a bump up front and a little bit of a bump in the back. And it's like, the fuck are you doing? You know what females look like these days. Come on. So I'm hoping that more developers do what they did with Gotham Knight with Batgirl and, like, actually give her a feminine shape.
Go bigot and go broke.
I've seen enough. I've seen enough of this game right now with this that leads me to believe that I'm gonna love the diversity of enemies you're going up against. I was a little worried, but this is why I've always been asking for just a tad bit more. This is enough. This isn't a shitload of a lot, but it's enough to let me know they definitely improved on a lot of areas. And sadly, we already know the game's not even gonna look like this. Like, coming off the backs of Horizon Forbidden West, this shit gonna look way better than this on my fucking screen.
Wait a damn minute.
Hold on, let me see what this resolution is.
Wait.
Oh, it's 4K.
Hey, what Reality Check talking about? Who spoiled the ending, nigga? It was on PlayStation and Xbox. How do you spoil it for PC gamers, nigga? It's online.
Reality Check, you got blocked? Reality Check, you say he went out of his way to spoil the ending for PC gamers because he was mad that PlayStation games were coming to PC. What's your point? Reality Check. Reality Check. I'm offering you an invitation to come to the Discord.
Yo, look at the games. That don't even make sense.
No, I want him to come to the Discord and say that because this is the thing. When I say I was going to spoil something, the game had already been out, you idiot.
And it was out for PlayStation. It ain't my fault.
What are you talking about? You telling me like I'm the only person to put out any type of content that spoiled your experience? Do you know people did complete walkthroughs from start to beginning on these games that you telling me I spoiled? Are you fucking serious? Do you know that some of the games you're telling me that I'm spoiling was spoiled for me? Because other people kept posting content? Like, man, you can already tell that you're not a gamer, bro. I had so many games spoiled that I played that are now either available on PC or going to PC. You don't have the right to sit up here and say, I spoiled shit.
Yo, he said you spoiled games.
If I spoiled shit, I would have came to you as soon as I beat the game and told you the spoiler. I did not. You chose to have the game spoiled by waiting to play the game after multiple years. In the case of Death Stranding, a lot of you guys didn't buy the game when it came out the following year. So whose fault is it that it got spoiled for you? Is it my fault or is it your fault? I'm not expecting spoilers to be hidden for Black Adam. What did I do? I raced my ass to the movie theater to see that shit tomorrow before the bulk of the spoilers come out this week. Lo and behold, Henry Cavill comes out and announces a fucking spoiler in the game, in the movie, but I had already saw the movie, so it wasn't that big of a deal for me. Who telling y'all to wait 4 years to play these games? Fuck out of here, man.
Wait. Boss.
Man, give me 5 minutes. I need to eat some cat food. I'll be back. I gotta get some cat food. I got some cat food that I need to feed to the birds. They seem to love cat food these days. Not really sure why, but they do seem to really like cat food. I have to calm down because I gotta realize that, like I said on Twitter, people come to me with lies against the facts that I produce. So I'll be telling people a lot of facts, but they be coming to me with lies. Like I'm the sole individual in the whole fucking universe that spoiled your experience.
Jay.
Like I don't even believe I'm that big of a fucking YouTuber, so I cannot have spoiled the whole game for everybody on PC.
Jay.
Yeah, what's up? I
got bad news, bro.
Oh fuck.
I just informed, bro. It's a spoiler. But Shawn Michaels beat Bret Hart at WrestleMania 12.
Oh, fucking bitch. You definitely got me. I thought somebody died, bro.
Damn it.
Now, I mean, a lot of people been dying. Like,
so, man.
I really thought
Bro, why is the internet going to spoil that, though, bro?
I know, right?
Why is the internet going to spoil that?
Yeah, why would the internet spoil a wrestling match that had been decided over 30 years ago? Oh, my God. Do you know how many times I have been spoiled by wrestling matches that I had not watched when they came out? Do I get mad at the person that's spoiling it? No!
Truthfully, think about it, though, Jay. If you didn't watch the pay-per-view, then you watched Monday night the following night. It was spoiled. It was spoiled because you knew who the winner was in the main event.
Exactly. So if you didn't watch the main event on wrestling on Sunday, and then you watch Raw on Monday, then you got spoiled. If you didn't watch Raw on Monday and you watched SmackDown like I did, you got spoiled on what happened on Raw. There's no point in going back to look at Raw because they already recapped what happened. They gave you a spoiler. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Let me go see if that dude got blocked yet because y'all timed him out. I'm about to block that nigga. This nigga say I'm the only. He make like I hate these PC fans. They make it seem like I'm so big of a YouTuber that I am the only individual in this whole fucking world that spoiled the experience for millions of PC fans when it came to Death Stranding. I don't get millions of views, so I know that's not right.
But I thought you was on that level that you told me earlier.
I'm on a higher level than you and Yella.
No,
I'm on a higher level than your hairline.
Motherfucking mouth pyro.
I'm on a higher level of your hairline. No, bro, you know what I'm talking about. Niggas be making videos about me. I don't even know who the fuck they are. Oh, reality check. You made. Hold on, reality check. You made your account October 17th, 2022. Yeah. Again, and you got no content on your fucking account.
This Shawn Michaels ain't better than.
Oh, okay. It looked like somebody did block him. I'm looking at his channel. Somebody did block him. Good job. Oh, thanks for that. Because I had just head to it. So.
How long?
No, I mean I thought y'all was gonna keep him in there. That's why.
Oh shit! You said his hair.
I'm just saying, like his hairline might be good, but my level of what people perceive me as is higher than your hairline. So it's actually a compliment.
You know what? Since he thought that was funny, here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, he about to get blocked. By the
I'm
time I'm
about to
out,
block somebody just for fun.
oh fuck,
You know,
I'm gonna have to unblock him.
let me see if it's funny now.
So let's continue. If you let's be honest, and this is for anybody on PC, if you decide to wait and have hope that the game is gonna come to your platform, it's your fault if the game gets spoiled for you. It's not my fault. It's your fault. No one told you to sit around and wait and hope that it comes to your platform. And then after 2-3 years, you're still hoping, like Bloodborne.
Wait, they didn't even buy the game, and it's funny. I think I had a woman for every day they waited for PC release.
Okay.
That's a damn.
How many females you had since Bloodborne came out? Because they still waiting for that game.
212, I think. I think that's how many numbers I had.
How many?
212.
212. 212 different women?
I'm sorry, I was on my thought shit in 2017.
Nigga, bro. I'll be wrapping that shit up, bro. Like triple wrap. Motherfucker,
Sorry,
you
man.
said 212. That's too many, man.
It's not.
That's too many.
Yeah, told me the game.
That's,
So, you know,
hey, that's you, man. But that's too many for me, man. I might fuck up and have some fucking kids. Nah, bro. My father had, 6 kids with my mom. My brother had like fucking 12, 11 kids out there, bro. Nah, bro. Our stuff's strong, man. Like, I've been like, shit, nah, bro. I always wrap that shit up. I got no time for kids right now. Soon. Real soon, but not right now, bro. Nah, I want to be on a Phil Spencer level when I have kids. I want to have Game Pass established. You know what I'm saying? Game Pass established. Oh shit! This nigga say he been with over 230. That's a lot. That's all the subscribers of fucking Game Pass. That's a lot. Goodness. Let me see. Nah, bro, but let's be honest. And I just want to hear from the people in the chat. I want to hear from somebody in the chat that's lurking, that's obviously not a subscriber. I know who you are. So, look, this is what I'm saying. If you wait to buy a game or you wait for the developer to bring the game to your platform of choice, do you believe that the rest of the world should not play the game and post elements of the game, screenshots, gameplay, spoilers? Like, do you believe that they should not show off the game just because you want to wait for the game? Like, that's the same thing as a movie. Like, you decide not to go see the movie, but you don't want anybody to talk about the movie. Like I'm confused, man. I'm confused. I really am confused. Like, bro, as soon as the game come out, especially if I'm getting that shit day one, y'all should expect gameplay and screenshots all the time. Like, it's nah, bro. Nah. That's some wild ass shit right there, bro. Where's that God of War? Where's that God of War video I just viewed? That's weird. I just saw it there. Damn, it's 1 o'clock already. So we got 2 God of War videos. Shaping the story, combats and enemies. There's probably gonna be a 3rd video next week. And then, I don't know. Maybe they'll wrap it up with some sort of a short state of play. Gameplay focused state of play. But it's looking really good. It's shaping up to be nice. I can't wait to see what the game looks like, when it's on my PS5. But they doing their thing. They definitely doing their thing. I'm hoping that God of War is able to get over 3 million copies sold on the first weekend, because the first game was able to do 3 million in a weekend. So let's see if this game can do 4 to 5 million in a single weekend. But again, I talk about the PC stragglers all the time. If somebody's on PC and they believe that they don't want to buy the game day one because they think that Sony is bringing the game to PC later on, they have that right. But you know, that's a lost sale. That's why I believe Sony putting games on PC this early in a generation isn't really benefiting the amount of people that's going to buy your PS5 outside of the ecosystem. You know, if somebody is, you know, strictly PC, they don't really have a reason to buy your PS5 unless, like I said earlier, you want to buy the PS5 so you're not spoiled. So you can buy these games and have them day one and not have that shit spoiled for the first year that it's out on market. But if you think you can wait, like most PC fans can, then Sony misses out on the sale that otherwise they would normally get, because PC fans used to know these games aren't coming to their platforms. Now they have hope these games are coming to their platform. So I can only hope that 4 million people or 5 million people pick this game up in 3 days, but we will see. The game's coming out on Wednesday, and they give us a sales report on Monday. The game should definitely be at 4 million in that weekend. It should definitely be at 4 or 5 million by Monday, if it sells 1 million every day. Games for Eternity and Afro Thunder. What's going on?
Tell me, brother.
You know who Afro Thunder is?
Is it the Thunder of Afros?
Oh, God.
We're talking about Mr. Haymaker himself off Ready to Rumble, right?
Oh, my goodness. Only a legend will know about that. Only a fucking legend. Man, I don't really care what kind of boxing games come out. I just need a pretty good boxing game, man.
Yeah, we need, but fuck the, no, bro. We need Ready to Rumble.
Yeah.
We need
a next-gen version? Yeah, that would be dope.
Oh, yeah. Was able to snag that controller, baby.
I saw a lot of people snagged it. Your tax was good. I saw Jabari and Persona. Their tax was fucking horrible. It was like 240, 230. I saw your shit at 211. I was like, yeah, I could actually do that one. That one was reasonable. I don't know if it'll be any more by the time the check clears, but I'm gonna decide what I'll do with the gaming controllers, because I think I want to get that shit, but I might see.
My humble opinion, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not gonna play competitive games,
that's what I was about to say.
There's no need.
That's why I say I got to see what the forecast look like next year with my type of games, because as of right now, it's just, you know, a lot of single player games with RPG mechanics or RPGs. And so I don't really need a controller like that. But I do want to get a new controller. I definitely do want to get a new color.
Go that route.
I don't know. I don't really like the white ones. I don't know, because, you know, my themes, you know, so I might get I don't know. I decide, but I am aiming towards the VR. But I really hate that the VR is white and black.
Let me go ahead and say this, though, to anybody that's still in the chat, watching, listening. If you do not find yourself playing competitive shooters, do not buy this controller.
Oh, yeah. Do not just buy that shit just to have it, bro. Like, don't take that controller away from somebody that's actually going to competitively play these games. Like, I expect these games to be sold to people that are playing Call of Duty or planning on playing Call of Duty this holiday season. Have any other games like Apex Legends, maybe competitive Fortnite, PUBG.
Yeah, mine's for PUBG. So,
but if you don't play competitive, and Yellow knows, I can dabble in them and I can hang with them sometimes, but I don't play it competitive enough to get a controller like that to justify that purchase, because that's about 3 games for me. That's about $3 $60 games or something roughly around that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, get the controller or split that up with 3 games. I'm like, probably get my 3 games. But I ain't buying shit else. Y'all already know what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas, and New Year PlayStation Store sales. I'm gonna get Life is Strange True Colors. And then I don't know what else. Like, they are giving us a lot of games. So while we're here,
I think I'm pretty much straight for the holidays, to be honest with you.
I don't need anything.
God of War. I've already played COD. I'm actually in the progress of playing COD to get as much trophies as I can before the actual game drops, to clean up the platinum and delete this motherfucker. But yeah, bro, I'm set for the holidays, man. Straight up.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about Gotham Knights and when you're done.
Yeah. Yeah, then like you said, other than what you can catch on the holiday sales.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's what I
definitely.
really wait for. But one of the reasons why I'm waiting for the holiday sales because if I wait until Christmas and we get the December PlayStation Plus, we already got a leak of what's happening. We get Neo 2. The other two are dog shit, but Neo 2 that's a solid game.
Yeah.
And Neo 2 has 2-player co-op.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw somebody's YouTube live stream, YouTube video. One of them high level content creators clipped a lot of stuff, made it look funny and stuff. It looked like he was having a blast doing co-op with Neo. Yeah,
Look,
they kept dying a lot, but it looks so much fun. Co-op
I'm about
makes
to have
everything better.
I'm about to have a blast for dinner, bro.
What?
About to have a blast for dinner.
The fuck are you talking about?
IHOP, baby. We're going to IHOP for dinner.
Are you eating pancakes or are you going there to eat?
No, I'm probably gonna do. I'm definitely getting breakfast. Probably do the steak tips, shelled eggs, cheddar cheese,
Goodness.
crisp my hash browns with some onions.
The fuck?
No mushrooms on the steak tips.
What are you
and
talking
big
about?
slab of French toast.
Kick this guy
Yes,
out.
sir.
Fuck you, bro.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know I
All
went
of
to
that.
fucking Burger King. Fuck you. With a side of fries. How about that?
I had Taco Bell last night.
Fuck you,
Okay.
bro. I walk up the fucking IHOP. You know, man.
Nah, remember all them times you used to send me your motherfucking. Yeah, I got your ass today, motherfucker. On
Fuck
your
you.
ass.
Look, the only reason why I don't go up there a lot is because that shit, them pancakes, even at an older age, they be filling you up. Like when I was younger, I could barely finish the whole stack. But, you know, you're paying with your own money. You don't want to fucking leave the plate there.
Exactly.
You know, so you're like, yeah, I'm gonna finish that shit.
I'm a French toast guy more than pancakes. French toast and waffles.
So I send you a couple food pictures. It's a place called the Silver Diner over here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple food pictures you probably saw. It wasn't IHOP. They have some really good old school French toast. Cracker Barrel also has some really good French toast.
Yeah, we went there not too long ago.
Yeah. We still gotta. I know I've talked about this for years. We're gonna have we're gonna try to get a segment for comic books and also food. You know, find a stream or video we'll be recording something, just talk about food or fucking comic books and shit. But Black Adam was good as a comic book as a comic book movie goes. It was really good.
Okay, now what about The Rock's performance upon his acting skills?
I feel like The Rock was good. He added a little bit of comedy, not like he was smiling and shit a lot, but he, had some little stoic comedy segments. Brosnan, I think I'm saying his name right. The 007 dude, he was really good. I saw him in other movies besides 007. He's a great actor. He was so good. The dude that he got to play Hawkman was amazing. I love their take on Justice Society. Seems like the Justice Society had already been formed, and they were taking on 2 new young recruits or whatever. But it was really good. And I can't go into any other stuff because it'd be spoilers. But they're gonna say names, they're gonna say groups and stuff, and if you have your phone nearby, you'll search it, and you're like, oh my god, they're finally using people that they don't talk about, and I'm like, yeah, that's awesome, bro. They talked about Black Adam in Black Adam. That's all I'm gonna say. Because a lot of comic book fans are like, why does he look that way? And why does he, what happened to his hair and shit? And they had explained a lot. They did a really good job with this movie. Like when he said this movie was for the comic book fans, he meant it. And the comic book fans came out and supported this shit, and it just gave a middle finger to all the reviewers, all the journalists, make them look stupid.
Tell them to shut their fucking mouth.
40 fucking on Rotten Tomatoes and a 90 for the audience score. Completely just contradicting these fucking journalists. They don't know shit, bro. Like, how do you get paid to go watch something that you don't like? And then you leave a negative review about something you already didn't like. Like, it's crazy, bro. Gotham Knights. I'm addicted to Gotham Knights.
Oh God.
And Yella knows why. Yella knows that I like games where I basically get to clean up shop and collect shit, and it's pretty easy with the platinum. I'm just keep playing and some collectibles here and there. Story is really good. Like I said, main character graphics are really good. The outfits are really good. Getting into more
no.
Illegal.
What's up, motherfucker?
You better not say that Batman outfit's good.
No, I didn't say that.
You said outfits are good.
Yeah.
No, I said the outfits for the characters I'm using. They have different
okay.
versions of those outfits that are based on different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they did good. Batman's outfit looked like dog shit, but everybody has that design of an outfit. I have noticed that. It's called the Eternal. I do not like the Eternal style. Like, by the way, so I agree with you. The Eternal style that they're using, I do not like that. But
I respect your opinion, bro, but I'm gonna be honest. That game is not made for me.
Oh, I know. I'm not trying to sell you on it. It's just I'm enjoying it a little bit more than I thought. But the frames per second are bad. The co-op is really good. It's untethered. But the frame rates are bad. Really, really bad. I'll be moving fast. True Witty can tell you. Like, I played a good amount of co-op with him this weekend. And I'm moving around fast, and he's in there. We're not having any major connection problems ever. So that's good for them to do that, but still dropping the frames. So, we talked about it. Fallout 4 is getting a next gen update soon for free. And I talked to him. I was like, hey, bro, some of these game developers, they give out the updates that you should have got 2 years ago, 2 years later. So we don't got 60 frames for this game. We might not get that shit for years.
Well, like I said with Cyberpunk, I just got done beating Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm.
Solid game. Definitely has longevity when it comes to content with NPCs and their side quests and shit like that. But, it's buggy here and there. But overall, it was playable and it was enjoyable.
Okay.
But again, that was a game that definitely was released on an underpowered console.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. What you say, Games? Yeah, we can hear you.
Man, I was trying to talk earlier, but I don't think you guys could hear me, so I just gave up.
Oh, you must be at work.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool.
But yo, man, you liking Gotham Knights? That's what's up.
Yeah. I mean, it's holding me over, and then I'm gonna get back to Asterigos and try my best to clean up a couple trophies on that game, and then I have the Harvest Moon remake. I have Valkyrie Elysium. So I have some games to carry me until God of War. And God of War is coming very quickly. Like, it's October 25th. The game comes out November 9th. We're really, really fucking close.
Yeah,
really close.
Super, super close. Man, I'm ready, man. I'm super ready. I already blocked a whole bunch of shit on Twitter, words, and making settings to my Twitter account so I don't get spoiled. Trying to do that shit to the best of my ability.
I'm about to go look up the walkthrough now on how do you stop videos from auto playing on Twitter? Yeah, I'm about to go look up that guide because
here's auto-playing Twitter videos.
You can actually use hashtags, right?
You say
hashtag muted as well. Like
I haven't muted any of them, but the way I have my tweets set up now, at least people can't leave spoilers underneath my tweets unless I'm following them. So I was able to go through my followers list today, early this morning. I did block about 8 people. If you have I'm gonna be honest, if you have a locked account and you have no followers, that's a big red flag. I know that a lot of people don't do what I do, but what I do protects me. So sometimes y'all need to understand that, hey, you don't want to be like J-Tech, that's cool. You don't have to say that you're doing what I'm doing, but it's going to fucking protect you. You see somebody following you with 0 followers, that's a red flag. You see somebody following you that has a locked account and you don't know who they are, that's a red flag. What you guys need to understand is that either that profile is locked or not locked, they're suspicious, and at any time they can leave shit underneath your post. Now, if they have a locked account and they leave a comment underneath your post on Twitter, you cannot see that post. Someone else will be able to see that post, but you might not see that post because that person has a locked account. Now, if somebody has blocked you, they can still leave a comment underneath your Twitter post unless you block them back. That's why a lot of people that have went out of their way to block me, I've already found all you guys, by the way, and I've blocked you guys because you know, you don't want me to say shit to you or say anything on your page. That's cool. I don't want that on my page. So these are steps that are gonna protect people on Twitter. You know, to protect yourself.
Yeah.
How to turn off video autoplay.
I also muted. I recommend you guys mute PS4 and PS5, both the words and the hashtag version of that word as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I did that shit. So, and I'm gonna be seeing. Hopefully, I won't be seeing gameplay from any game from anybody because of that. But just in case some bozo in the community want to drop some tweet of a, you know what I'm saying, a spoiler.
Yeah, from what I understand, the latest person I just let y'all know about, this individual has a TikTok video that he's posting of the spoilers.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's like whoever's doing it, I believe it's the Xbox community, they are going out of their way to do this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Data usage.
Like I said earlier, like I said in the chat earlier, misery loves company, bro. That's why they doing this shit. That's one of the main reasons. They want to see us suffer because they suffering.
But they're suffering for a completely different reason. Like,
yeah,
you know,
all they gotta do is get a PS5. Craziness. Or a PS4 at the minimum. Hell, it's not that hard. It's not rocket science.
Okay, let me go back on Twitter and see what they said. I think he said something about data usage.
You know, it's so crazy though. A lot of these dudes already got PlayStations and shit. Like, and they still gonna spoil the shit for us. They might not even be interested in the game, right? But they'll spoil it, or they might even be interested and still spoil it. Just out of spite, because PlayStation fanboys, right? PlayStation.
Exactly.
Craziness, bro. It's a mental ailment, bro.
It's really fucking, it's really bad, bro. Like it's really no need for this type of stuff.
Like literally, bro. People like that are the lowest of the low. You know what we call that? Low vibrational people, bro.
What the fuck is that?
They operate on a low fucking bro. The vibe is super low. Yeah, it's people like that all around the world, man. It's weird. Pull Michael J on them. Get some help. Stop it.
Exactly. They need to get some help for real, man. I still can't find out how to stop the autoplay. Somebody got a 2-year-old video, but the settings aren't the same. That's why I can't find these. No. No. I don't want nobody to be able to find me on nothing. Block, muted words, muted accounts, muted notifications. Let me go and get some more muted words in here. So let me go mute hashtag God of War. God of War Ragnarok. I'm gonna mute that. It's sad, bro, that you gotta fucking do this, man. But I'm not just protecting myself, I'm protecting other people, because if I have this shit muted, I can hurry up and hide the tweet and then block the individual and let people know, instead of people going to my tweets and seeing these fucking spoilers. Sad, man. I already muted like fucking 20 words related to this. Yeah, I'm doing the hashtags now.
Stupid, bro.
Damn, man. Okay. Hashtag. Okay, I hope that's right. Did I get that right? Yeah, there we go. Kratos, Atreus, God of War, Ragnarok, God of War. PlayStation 5. It's sad I gotta do this, man. It's really fucking sad. Game Pass $1 again. That makes sense. Definitely gonna try to boost the fucking subscriptions since they're putting that cheap ass Xbox out there, promoting the fuck out of that. Don't they risk any lawsuits for the spoiling behavior? Nova Red, they should. But because they're using dummy accounts and stuff, it's like, you know, and there's so many of them. I don't know if these companies are bothered with this. But now if they was to like put leaked videos out there, then yeah, if Sony can trace back the individual that is putting the spoilers out there, because there was a report on IGN this weekend that said someone that got a code of the game is posting videos and screenshots, and they claim that they were inadvertently spoiling the game, but from what I understand, there's still an embargo on a lot of content to be shared. So this individual just posting gameplay and screenshots that is not in contract to be shared is doing it on purpose. And something tells me that that individual that got the code was an undercover Xbox fan. And again, PlayStation, I know they're a big company, but they have to do better at their background checks. They're rewarding people that should not be rewarded. You know, it's really backwards when you think about it. There's a lot of people in this community that don't get rewarded by PlayStation for, you know, all that they do, but hey, these people that don't like PlayStation get more perks from the compared to the people that do like PlayStation. We're just looking at the Call of Duty review. From what I hear, I mean, I'm looking at it right now. It looks a little last gen, but again, I don't know what platform this person's playing it on. And as we all know, IGN rarely posts their videos in fucking 4K. And that's exactly what happened. They posted a fucking 4K game in fucking 1080p. IGN, man. Really, man, with this blurry ass shit. That's why I be calling them Xbots. They go out of their way to literally post footage of a game that they know is in 4K and 1080p. Like, completely fucking stupid. I mean, the game is beautiful. Call of Duty's always been a beautiful graphical showcase, but graphics are not everything. But to a casual gamer, this is probably game of the year. Like, I'm telling you, this game is probably game of the year to a casual gamer. They're like, oh my god, look at these graphics, game of the year. They don't even care how bad the story is, or the writing, or anything else. So it is a reboot. Okay, now he's just shitting on the game. I always really hated how it seems like people that work at IGN, they're giving hold the fuck up! Would you look at that fucking water? Oh, that what we just saw right there is piss. It's piss water. Hold on, bro. Go back. Did y'all see how that shit? You see how that's not even... It's just blue liquid? Hold the fuck... What? Look at that low quality water. What the fuck? I'm starting to believe that the people that left Activision did more harm than good, because they didn't have the people they needed to bring out a full high quality game. It should never have anything low quality. It's a multi-billion-dollar franchise. It should be a gold standard of everything related to video game. Like, that was piss. That was piss poor. You know how much I love water. You got fucking PS1 level fucking water fucking up. Like, what the fuck is that even about? I mean, I don't even think it matters if you give Call of Duty a bad score. It's still going to sell boatloads of money, and I don't think they care anymore. Yeah, I don't even think Activision cares if Call of Duty is going down the drain. I mean, I don't think it is going down the drain because people keep buying it. I think that's what really matters. It's still making a lot of money. Now, when it stops selling, then it'll lose its power. But as of right now, I feel like it has a lot of life left because people that I know are going to buy this game or have already brought the game. Let me see what the chat talking about. Tekken God Jets, what's going on, bro? Haven't saw you in a while. Let's see. Won't be long until they start paying people just to play on Game Pass. What the fuck? Seattle Chef. It's fucked up. But I agree. Like, I agree. At this point, you might as well pay people to well, they already did that. Pay people to pretend the Game Pass is actually a good service. They've been doing that for a while, by the way. Huh. It looks like there is a Age of Empires 25th anniversary, and I had no idea. What is ON? What is that? What's going on? Did I miss something? What did I miss? Hold on. What's going on over here on Xbox? Oh, we didn't cover this. So let's cover the Redfall trailer. I saw this earlier this morning, but I wanted to have a better quality. Long story short, they showed off a new Redfall trailer. And I think they did it because it's similar to Halloween. It has vampires and shit. But it's a last gen title. It's nothing really to look at. I did see a couple Xbox fans capping for it, but I'm like, it's a games as a service, and it looks bad. I'm looking at it right now. It looks really, really bad. It looks really bad. I thought it was going to be more graphical and graphically intense, but as of right now, it just looks really piss poor. Xbox fans will eat anything at this point. They'll eat a hot dog covered in dog shit at this point. So, you know, I see them eating it. It's a first-person game. It has a gun. And that's, to be honest, that's really all it needs. This game looks like it's a dumpster fire, and it looks like it's not gonna fucking do good. The reviews are probably gonna be piss poor, just like the Xbox Series X performance. Yeah. This shit don't look nothing like the cinematic. This is why you always gotta temper your expectations, man. Temper the motherfucking expectations. Look at this dumb shit. They don't even got a fucking season. They just says 2023. That shit looks as bad as all the leaks. We had a lot of leaks for that game, and they made that game look really bad. And I was like, yeah, you know, maybe we should wait for the official gameplay. Yeah, man. Them leaks was right. That game looked like dog shit, bro.
What's that you talking about?
Redfall.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they had a new gameplay trailer today because the Halloween, even though the game comes out next year and they don't even have a season of when it's coming out. It's a pity fucking party over there at Xbox. What's going on? Age of Empires is coming to... Oh, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition is coming to Xbox. Is that good?
I don't think it is. It doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't... I never really cared about Age of Empires, so... Age of Empires 4 2023. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that the Xbox community cares at all about Age of Empires. At all. But it is on Game Pass, so there's that. Goodness, it's just a fucking cop-out. It's a cop-out, Afro. It's a cop-out. You can't get these idiots to buy the game, so you just pay for it for them. It's pathetic. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind RTSs, but I don't have the patience to play them in my older age. Rich, you said red alert. We get Neo 2 free with PlayStation Plus next month. Thank you. I got that leaked information earlier today. Has it been confirmed by PlayStation? It might have. A couple hours have passed. Neo 2 is a good game. It's going to be free on PlayStation Plus, and we will be able to do 2-player co-op and shit, so that should be fun. Let's see what's going on here. And just like that, it's over. The Kickstarter is over for that game I had helped fund. Okay, we'll keep all of our backers updated on rewards, etc. over the coming months. And of course, we'll also post here on social media. I'm just happy that they got the game funded. Hopefully, I get to play it on PlayStation next week. I mean, next year. Goodness. Hey Yella, did you hear about the Xbox community typing up letters to the GMA?
What'd you say, Power?
This nigga.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, bro. What's your thoughts on that?
Reaching?
Ain't that corporate slave shit people kept saying I was doing?
Reaching?
That's reaching. That's beyond reaching. You're typing a letter to a government watchdog group about the acquisition in support of the company that doesn't even know who you are. Like, and after the first person did it, I was around the community. This was last week. I had saw the first person that did it. And when I went to the comments, somebody asked the dude, what's the email so I can send a letter to? When I saw that, obviously I blocked both of them because that's just fucking toxic. I don't want that on my timeline. I saw that and I was like, you know what, bro? Y'all niggas really got some problems. Y'all won't play none of the games that Microsoft paid for on Game Pass, but y'all gotta type some letters so you can get Call of Duty on Game Pass just to do what you're doing right now. Ignore it. I think they care so much about the social aspect of the console war that they're not gamers anymore.
Somebody's got to do it, Jay.
I'm glad it's them, not us.
Yeah, damn right.
I don't know if I hope PlayStation never stops doing what they do to the point that we get that bored in our lives as gamers that we end up typing letters to companies or watchdog group. Like, nah, man. Like, no, man. No, man. No. I'm just thinking of no, bro. That's not. Goodness. So the game that I was talking to you about that I helped fund on a Kickstarter, it is a Castlevania Dark Souls game. I played it. It's definitely losing with Dark Souls difficulty.
Yeah, you was telling me.
Yeah.
I told you to go ahead and do it. A little independent joint.
Mm-hmm. I believe it's gonna have co-op. I think it's gonna have 2-player co-op. I think. But it got fully funded. Kickstarter ended today. I'm getting a lot of perks, a lot like shirts and statues. I'm getting all that shit. What's this? Overwatch 2, lack of support. Players are racking up the wait times, fans say. Well, somebody, like you said, somebody gotta do it. We got a new game. Garfield Lasagna Party arrives November 15th for the PS5, PS4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One consoles, and Xbox Series X and S, and Mac and PC. Garfield Lasagna Party seems to be a Mario Party type of game with Garfield. Who owns the rights to Garfield? Because they really like milking that shit when it comes to video games. The Blazers are 4-0. That's good. Oh, so we have Xbox fans. I wanted to talk about this too in relation to the news of God of War. See if we can pull up an image too. A good high quality image. People are saying that RYSE Son of Rome looks better than God of War Ragnarok. And obviously they're using a downgraded image of God of War Ragnarok. Very blurry, very pixelated. And they're comparing it to a pretty poorly aged RYSE Son of Rome, but it is a little bit more clear than God of War Ragnarok. They're putting both images side by side, and they're claiming RYSE is a better game. Now, God of War has not actually came out, and we don't have the clearest images that... What?
If they feel that's the case, while we're playing new shit, you can play your old shit.
Oh, you can. The reason why I'm talking about it, Yella, is I know it's cap. That game been out for what, 8 years? They ain't touched that shit. The completion rate on that shit is low. Huh?
You hear me?
What you say?
Xbox ain't even touching that shit.
Illegal.
They ain't got no sequel.
What you just said is offensive to my feelings. I just want you to know that.
Well, I just want you to know your feelings are sensitive, Vincent.
Okay. That's how you feel? Oh, by the way, I saw my very first rainbow flag at a movie theater yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah. I never saw that before. It was a small micro rainbow flag that was in the little ticket booth, which most people don't use anymore because we scan our shit. And I was like, wow, that's something.
Did you get offended?
No, I just thought that it was not needed. But yesterday was a great day despite seeing that because the Black Adam movie was far from woke. And that made me feel really good. We're going to look at some Rise Son of Rome. You know, I purchased the game. A lot of Xbox fans didn't. I purchased the game. And although somebody or something cut that whole game apart, like Wolverine, it wasn't me though. But I still purchased the game. And I purchased 2 copies of Sunset Overdrive. So I've actually supported more exclusives than Xbox fans.
I definitely said that game is woke.
Rise?
Yep. It was woke before woke was a thing. Because you got grown NPCs with tassels on their nipples, bro.
Really? They did that in that game?
Oh, yeah. Put them all on the areolas, bro.
Well, that kind of makes sense because, you know, Rome was wild back then. They was very, you know, very wild.
I was a little bit uncomfortable watching it.
Graphics look solid, but it's an old-ass game. You can tell it's old. Xbox fans are kind of like the worst graphics whores. They're like level 1 graphics whore. They're not like my level. Like, they look at something and it looks shiny and they're like, oh man, oh my god, look how good it looks. It looks better than your shit. I'm like, really? Really? Like, zoom in real quick.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see the details of these textures.
Yeah. Just zoom in real quick. You know?
Talk to them, Jay. They knew better, they do better, right?
I know, man. It's like, okay. I mean, God of War had better gameplay. The enemies stiff, but this is an old game. But it's weird that they're trying to use this game against God of War Ragnarok when God of War 2018 is still better than this, and this game is sitting at a 60 on Metacritic, and it got no real fanfare after it got a 60 on Metacritic. But now we got Xbox fans trying to use this shit as a graphical comparison. It's awkward. Y'all don't have anything new to talk about, so you comparing new PlayStation games with launch games for the Xbox One. Like, that is sad.
Well, on a realistic term, we know that's not even a comparison, bro. Stronger hardware.
Exactly. On both levels, PS4 and PS5.
That's like having for a Nintendo 64 game that is so beloved and cherished in the gaming community of 007, and then you try to compare it to the new COD and say GoldenEye looks better and runs better. Stop, bro.
I thought you was gonna say No Mercy.
But, I mean, you got to put in perspective. A lot of people don't know No Mercy, but if you speak Nintendo 64, 007 was the mascot for that platform.
Mm-hmm.
And still beloved and cherished, right?
Is it weird that I do my part in the community, but I don't feel appreciated? Like, I will literally show you gameplay of an Xbox game. These niggas don't even play it. They got access to all this shit, and they ain't even playing it, and they don't even show it. I'm like, how you gonna compare your game to our game when you ain't even playing the game you talking about? The image he shared was one of those random images that most of the media outlets were sharing. The promotional image. I know because it fucking aged poorly. So even though it was a little bit more clearer, he had to go out of his way to downgrade the God of War image. But if he would have just took a screenshot of Rise Son of Rome on his Xbox Series X, it would have looked pretty fucking clear. You know, it's like, it's just simple shit, bro. Not one time will I fucking share a blurry ass picture, bro. Never. Now, if a website want to downgrade the image, that's on them, but I'm not sharing a blurry picture. And most people, when I share my images, they shut the fuck up. Because they can't go head to head with the quality that I'm sharing. These niggas be getting their fucking images off of Facebook and Google and shit, and that should be looking all muddied out. Call them mud butt. Hey, that's what they call them. I don't make that up. I don't make it up. It looked like mud butt, bro. Hey, I don't make these rules. You know? I'm not making these rules. This game is outdated. And it's stiff as shit. It's just bad. These niggas cap for games that they didn't even beat. Make it make sense to me. Afro Samurai. They cap for games they didn't beat. Their completion percentage is low. It's lower than my hairline.
What's the percentage on RYSE?
I don't fucking know. I'm just assuming it's fucking low. Once they got, from what I understand from the console war at that time, when they started getting these review scores, the hype around these games diminished. And from what I understand now that we have this history, it equaled to them not buying games. So the Xbox fans were very impressionable. So when PlayStation had the better hardware and it was $100 cheaper, they gave up the fight on a console war front. As you know, a lot of PlayStation people came back to PlayStation from 360, so they didn't get the Xbox One. But when you look at the situation of getting a Metacritic score leading them to not to want to buy the game anymore, that means they had no intention on buying the game. They had not pre-ordered the game. They didn't have the level of gaming intuition that me and you have to know if a game was good or not, to make sure you put up that money. They was just waiting on the reviews to tell them that the game was good. And a lot of these games failed financially because Xbox fans were upset at the Metacritic score, and they looked at the review scores and they were like, okay, yeah, I'm not buying that. But that's the shit that you're giving by the company. You have to support this or you're not getting anything in the future. And what happened, Yella? They didn't get anything in the future. They had a chance to save the brand, but they didn't even want to save it. I speak facts, man. I don't think that Rise Son of Rome was a bad game for a launch title. I don't think Sunset Overdrive or Dead Rising. I don't think any of those games are bad games for their launch. But the fact that the Xbox community thought they were bad and they didn't buy it was weird. Even on
all those,
huh?
I had all those day one.
Exactly, and this was funny. Even though I used a lot of these games as comical effect, I purchased 2 of these games, Sunset Overdrive and Rise. I did something that they didn't even do. And I brought 2 copies of Sunset Overdrive. 1 copy I lost. I have the other copy still sealed behind me. It's just a dude with a sword and shield, though. If you look at the meat and potatoes of it, I mean, you're comparing this to God of War? What, could you get to cut off limbs and shit? Is that axe stuck in the air? Oh, it's slow motion mode. So you have AI that's supposed to be on your side, but they're not fighting any of the fucking enemies. You're the only one doing the work. And the enemy AI is not focusing on the good guy AI either. So that kind of sucks. These are just basic things that you can tell after a couple of minutes of watching gameplay. So you're the only person doing any damage. Combat looks satisfying for an older game, but it gets repetitive after a while.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Same, like, too many of the same animations, bro. Like, the animation palette.
Am I being honest that all you have is a sword? You don't have any other weapons?
No, that's all you have.
Yeah, that seems like it's gonna get bored real quick. It gets me. Is it weird that this gets me more excited for God of War Ragnarok though? Like knowing that we gonna have a different variety of enemies.
This franchise, Jay, and this character and this IP. My man right here with the ponytail, big dude. This is the dude with the tassels on his nipples, Jay. But no, bro, it's just Xbox tried to make a God of War carbon copy. They failed.
What's weird about this is that they were getting these supposed God of War killers, these PlayStation killers, but they didn't support the game. Why not? If they were what you thought they were, then support the game, improve it. Yeah, they really did try to make some sort of a God of War type of game.
Bro, I played it. I owned it day one. Played it, and it was just a lot. It's a very linear, copy paste segment type game. Get behind the shields. The arrows are coming. That segment passes. Block, block, swing, swing, block, block, swing, swing.
Illegal.
Get in formation. The arrows are coming.
Oh, shit.
Been on all sides of the field when it comes to these platforms, bro.
Not once did I hear them talk about this game like Microsoft. Like after this game launched 2 years, like about 1 or 2 years after, they ain't talk about it. After they put it on PC, they ain't talk about that shit. No next gen patch, nothing. You can tell the people that's using this against God of War don't know what they talking about.
Like what they're capping for, these little cutscenes right here. Yeah, the cutscenes look clean. There's no denying that.
That's a fucking cutscene.
My point exactly. It's a cutscene. There's no denying
God of War looks like that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you can't compare that, man. I've said this before, like with Uncharted. You remember Uncharted?
Mm-hmm.
We get out of a cutscene, we don't even know it's time to play because it just looks nothing's changed.
Same thing with Spider-Man. I can't wait to Wolverine, bro. What are they gonna bring out?
Oh my God, Wolverine! Goodness, don't get me.
What are the defend saying that looks better than Wolverine? Dead Empire?
No, Hellblade 2.
There you go.
Because it's supposed to be using the Unreal Engine 5, but I already know that's going to be a dull ass game because the first one was dull. I had to drop it because it just got fucking boring. I could have looked at a fucking YouTube guide and got all the trophies and everything, but I was like, it's not even worth that time. And I was playing it for free.
Definitely agree with you. It was very bland. It was dull, basic, tech demo, a little bit of combat. That's all it was.
Xbox fans, I just think when it comes to gaming, they don't know shit. I assume a lot of them are in their 30s and 40s. And they should know, like, the basic
from
shit.
The engagement, yeah, from the engagement of conversations I've had with people, they don't know shit. Bro.
Yeah, they don't know shit. You know, it's a big difference between having a full-fledged blockbuster and something like you're saying, which is a glorified tech demo. Like, the fuck? It's nice to look at. Like Plague's Tale. I heard everybody talk about how beautiful it is. Do you hear anybody talk about how good that gameplay is? Not a single one. Not a single person talking about, oh man, the Plague's Tale gameplay is so good. No,
because it's not.
You sneaking around with a stinky kid. The kid stinks. And then now you got an older kid that you got babysit or some shit.
I played the first one, enjoyed the first one, but mechanics and the gameplay.
This water looks
very
pretty
basic.
good. Some good looking water back then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, look at that fucking water, huh? You know me, man. I'm a sucker for water.
Fucking power of the cloud.
I'm a sucker for water. But this game still gets a fucking 3 out of 5. 3 out of 10, sorry. Any footsteps when he walks through the mud? No? Okay.
Oh, yeah, speaking of footsteps, Jay, it's another thing. Flashback upon COD. Playing on Veteran, I was playing with my Astros. There were times where enemies would just pop out of nowhere. Didn't even hear the footsteps. Didn't even hear doors open.
That's not good. That's not good.
So I said it's still the same fucking Call of Duty, bro.
They never gonna just make a complete next gen Call of Duty. It's always gonna be like you said, the meat and potatoes of the past or a skeleton of the past. It's never gonna be a ground up next gen Call of Duty. They're always gonna use the fucking bone, the skeleton of the original games.
Or the previous generation build and just pull a little bit more.
That's really fucking
TLC
lazy,
on
man.
the visuals.
Like you would expect that with the new God of War. You know it's a sequel, and we're getting it pretty quickly. But we know that they have improved on things that they needed to make everything smooth and fun and everything like that. Give us more worlds to go to. This, the more I look at this, it looks really stiff.
Yeah, but look at the combat, like I told you about. You know what I'm saying? Swing, swing, block, block.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Progress forward.
I got people teleporting into animation. They're like somewhere else, and they're teleporting so that you can finish the animation. And I'm like, whoa, bro. Then you got twin big guys that look exactly the same, nothing different about them. Goodness.
Look at those twin guys, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
He got man boobs, and then he's got trinkets hanging off of him.
Goodness.
Oh, God almighty. Cut the arm off. You know?
So you got people on your side, and they ain't doing nothing. He over there swinging the sword around, but he ain't helping you.
He's just standing there, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that's the problem I have with games, bro. Don't put them in there if they're not going to be an asset. Hey, I don't care if they're throwing bullets or not. If they're taking 1 HP, if they're swinging a sword, let them deal 1 HP. You feel what I'm saying? Let them do something instead of just visually and not do nothing.
I also don't like that most of the hits that you would expect to have some sort of damage on the skin, you don't see. Like when he stabbed the dude through the neck with his sword, there's no wounds. There's no tears of the human skin. This is stuff that you're supposed to see with a sharp-ass weapon like that. Even if you have an older game like this, it's not acceptable that they didn't make marks on every fucking, especially your major attacks, your little cutscene attacks. Oh, this is the part you talking about where you had to block the arrows or some shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
Like I said, bro, I know what I'm talking about. I own this shit,
horrible shit.
I've played all fucking many different genres of games across all the different platforms, bro. And there is no passion behind their narrative. It's just, hey, we'll release anything on this fucking platform to get money.
Well, see, this, I wanted to segue into this. This is why Xbox desperately wanted Game Pass on PlayStation, because they know we buy games and we play games, and they could get those engagement numbers up. Look, let me ask you a question. When the last time Microsoft talked about the engagements of any of their games they released?
I'm going to be honest with you, I couldn't tell you because I don't pay attention to them.
I know. Well, I'm going to give you an answer. They haven't done it in a few years. Remember they used to tell you how many like potato chips you picked up and shit? Yep. Stop doing that. Because the numbers are fucking low. Game Pass numbers have dropped. That's why they're not giving us a new number.
Jay, look at that big dude he's fighting. Look at them both, bro.
Goodness.
I don't get it, bro.
I've seen the same enemy model multiple times now, and that alone is like I could only deal with that type of lazy detail for a little bit.
Question: did you see any different type of see? Cut the arm off, poke the neck.
Yep, been seeing that a lot.
Told you, bro. It's the same thing. Swing, swing, block, block. Move a little bit forward. Rinse and repeat.
I think Gotham Knight's better than this. I know Yellow ain't gonna say shit. Yellow ain't gonna say nothing to that.
I mean, I can't.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my goodness.
Pretty sure there's more cells on Gotham Knights than there is RYSE.
Yeah, there's more cells. Enemy diversity is good. Combat diversity is much better than this shit. This was a technical showpiece. That's what all it really was. But I mean, that's what Microsoft knew about their fan base, that if you made graphics look good, they would be stupid enough to buy it and support it. However, that was never really the case, because the people that was buying their games weren't really your fans. They were PlayStation 2 fans. They couldn't wait for PlayStation to get their act together, so they picked up a 360. So you thought that you could do the same, somewhat of the same strategy with the Xbox One, and you found out the hard way that, yeah, you might have thought it was a good strategy, but the consumers you thought you had, they weren't there anymore. So your games didn't sell the way that they did the previous generation. I'm seeing this blocking shit now. This looks fucking horrendous. Goodness. Well, that's a L. That game is not better than God of War. Not 2018, not Ragnarok. And I don't have Ragnarok to know that game's going to be better when it comes to gameplay and stuff. I'm going to go look back at this shit. This dude said it looked like a foot. Hey, that's all I'm using on Gotham Knights. Batgirl and Robin. I think they're two of the best fucking characters. I might use Red Hood if I do another playthrough of the game, kind of like shoot people up and stuff. But the good thing that it does have a new game plus, so that's pretty cool. They definitely designed the game to make you stay on there for a long time. Legend. Kim. She's very, very, very beautiful. Sabra. Gameplay animator. Combat designer. I can't wait to play this fucking game. The more I watch stuff like this, it gets me excited. Like going up against is it the elves? Not the elves. Yeah, I think it is the elves. And they got the double swords and shit. Like, I just can't wait to fight people that are obviously gonna be a challenge. I can't fucking wait. It just looks so much fun. Like, and that's what we love about God of War. The combat is just fun. It's always been fun. Whether we talking about classic God of War or the new God of Wars. Like, it's just fun. This dude said he want grace. That's illegal. Yeah, definitely gonna get a personal fan base after this developer diary. Yeah, I'm a Kim fan. I'm a fan of Kim. Little Kim, Big Kim, Small Kim. I'd rather play Assassin's Creed Odyssey than play Son of RYSE. This nigga says Son of RYSE. Shit. Hey, Nick, shut that shit up. This nigga say he want Roberto. Get that out of here, man. That's illegal. Let me see. Somebody said something about God of War. So guys, it's what? It's 2:06 now. We'll be here until 2:30. Remember, like I said. So after 2:30, I'm gonna switch over to Twitch and play some Gotham Knights. So if you wanted to watch me play any more of the game, you can watch me over there. I don't want to have too many streams over here, so I'm gonna split up that. So sometimes during the week or even the weekend after our normal stream, you might see me stream some of my sessions on Twitch. I think my first Gotham Knights session was like silent. I was just enjoying the game. So you might see sometimes I'm not talking because I'm just enjoying the game. You can probably expect that from God of War 2, that I will do silent streams on Twitch where I'm just playing the game. I'm not talking, I'm just playing the game. So, just giving you guys a word of advice. I'm going to make sure... Okay. I'm about to make sure that you guys have the Twitch information. I'm going to pin it. And then I'm going to take my ass back over to Twitter and see if there's any new news. But I have to look at another type of walkthrough on how to make the videos not autoplay. Man, you got some sword and shield people. You got some Sephiroth looking dudes with long samurai swords. A dude with a fucking Grim Reaper scythe. And I am loving it. I am fucking loving it. This dude has a Sephiroth slash and a slash wave attack that he just did on Kratos. Look at those lengthy swords, man. Oh, these guys look like they're gonna be fun to fight. So they got shields. They're talking about shields that match your playstyle if you like to block enemies' attacks. So there's gonna be shields for different types of playstyles, and which I like. So that's interesting. Beautiful combos. Oh, I'm just getting that, you know, you get that fucking feeling of like that butterflies in your fucking stomach. Like you just can't wait, bro. This game looked 8 times better than anything Xbox has ever put out, ever. And that's a fact. These fucking birds. The birds are hyped. I hear them motherfuckers out there. Shut up. Stupid ass birds. This shit looks so fucking good. But I already know that the quality that we're seeing is not the true quality. Like this shit, like I can't wait to watch this shit in 4K. Like this is not the true quality. And I can't wait to have this game and just know the true quality. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we get to pre-download God of War next week. And then the week after that is when the game comes out. God of War. goodness. Legend. Bro, I'm so ready for this game. Oh, that shit looks fucking good. Cloud Strife is in the chat. Should have just turned on Scorn and the birds would have flew away. Oh, that's disrespectful. But you're probably right. Hey, sometimes you gotta take a personal day, man. This is the day one, bro. I'm gonna look at this shit again because, like I said in the beginning, you're going up against a lot more human characters, which is always a good thing because you know the more human a character enemy is, the more difficult they are gonna be to defeat. And I am ready for the challenge. Damn, cutting off fucking necks. You cutting off necks. Call him a neck cutter. Hey, bro. Ain't it funny that nobody talking about Scorn anymore? None of the Xbox fans talking about that game no more. Damn. I'm gonna watch this shit at 4K, like at the max level later on. What the hell is this? Oh, okay, fuck. Digital Foundry, here we go. PS5 versus Xbox Series X and S tech review for A Plague's Tale. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see if they do a proper frame rate comparison. Maybe a loading screen comparison. Whoa! Oh, shit! I'm gonna get back to some gaming. Call me the gaming king. Okay. In Shoutout REQUIEM, we have a true focused PS5, Series X and S release. There's no last-gen version, no older PS4 or Xbox One GPUs, CPUs, or memory constraints to factor in building this world. And instead, this new hardware focus gives the team at Asobo the freedom to build richly detailed, large environments with improved lighting and materials, to push the boundaries of its in-house engine, to deliver the original 2019 game of Playtime Innocence. That actually does feel like a genuine. That water looked like dog shit. I'm not even sure. It's a beautiful game, but they're showing off the console version. Let's go see what's going on here. They showing off different versions of. No, we don't care about the frames per second. I'm gonna just look at the loading screens and walk away because I forgot this game isn't 60. For example, here's the PC version of REQUIEM running in full 6-bit splendor on an RTX 4090. It's a taxing game, but through brute force, a premium GPU like my 4090 here is still able to hit 4K, auto settings, and 60 FPS all at once. In truth, I'm using the DLSS. So they keep saying it like this game's a demanding game. If this is a demanding game, what is fucking Horizon? What is God of War Ragnarok? I do not believe an indie game by an indie studio is a demanding game. Any and every developer should be able to get their game at 60 frames per second without any hindrance to the graphics. And such a basic game when it comes to the gameplay elements, it shouldn't be something difficult to do if you're skilled enough. So I'm not gonna sit up here and give Team Asobo like glowing reviews because they didn't have the skills to bring out 60 frames per second on next gen consoles. You canceled the last gen versions. You brought it out only on next gen consoles, but you didn't give it one of the most important features of a next gen console, which is the performance. So it's not a next gen game. If that's just stuck at fucking 30 and you didn't have the skills to make it 60, it's not a next gen game. This is my problem with people capping for this game. Is it a beautiful game? Yes. Is it next gen? No. It's not. Just because you canceled the last gen versions does not make this game or Gotham Knights a next gen title. All it means is you cancel the last gen version. And both of these games are locked at fucking 30 on consoles. And they're only on the next generation of consoles. I'm sorry, bro. Both of these games are not technically demanding for them to do something like that. Have you seen Spider-Man? Have you seen God of War? Have you seen Horizon Forbidden West? Have you seen Demon Souls Remake? Have you seen Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart? Have you seen Returnal? There's no fucking excuse for these third-party developers to sit up here and claim a game is next-gen, but they can't do 60. But all these award-winning studios that I just named that made these great games on PlayStation, they were able to get 60 frames per second as well as many other settings. Unacceptable. Oh, The Last of Us Remake as well. And The Last of Us Part 2, which ended up getting a locked 60 frames per second mode on PS5. Unacceptable, man. We have to demand better from third-party developers. We know Sony gonna get it right. But these third-party devs, they gotta do better, bro. What's funny is, I have this version of the game, the first Plague's Tale. And guess what? The first Plague's Tale runs at 60. It runs at 60. You can't sit up here and tell me you can't get the game to run at 60 when you had the first game run at 60. That's lazy, bro. $40.89.0. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, I think you're talking about the 4090. Bro, if you have a 4090, why do you have to use DLSS? I don't even know, man. That's not next gen. I've seen better. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at this because that's why sometimes I don't be listening to people that over at Digital Foundry because they be capping for the games they want to cap for. And if this game is next gen, then what is Horizon? See, if I go to Horizon and Digital Foundry, watch they fucking they did 19 minutes on this one, right? Watch this. They did 19 minutes on the new Plague's Tale. Look at how long they took to do Horizon because it was so good. They did 19 minutes on Plague's Tale. They did fucking 31 minutes on Horizon Forbidden West because the game was that fucking superior. They had more to actually cover because it was that fucking detailed. Do not. I'm looking at everybody in the chat. I'm looking at the niggas on fucking Twitter Do not come to me, bro. Do not ever come to me and tell me a Plague Tale is next gen. You gonna look fucking straight stupid. Anybody can make a good graphical looking game. It does not mean it's next gen. If your developer is sitting up there and saying, on this next gen hardware, I'm unable to make the game 60, they are not making a fucking next gen title. Because they are already creating that game with limitations. Limitations that other first party studios are not doing. Meaning they're giving you a more next gen experience than anybody else. We about to go all in on this. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck this shit, bro. Nah, man. This shit been bugging me all weekend. Seeing these dudes cap. They've been capping for Plague Tale. Like Horizon didn't just come out in February and shit all over most games released this fucking year. Fuck out of here. What we talking about? Exploration. We're talking about RPG mechanics. We're talking about the beauty. We're talking about the detail. We're talking about the 60 frames per second being locked. Bro. Most games don't hold a candle to fucking the shit that the Gorilla been putting out over the last 9 years. Fuck out of here, man. They ain't even on this level, bro. Look at this shit. They ain't even on this level. You talking about Plague Tale? Get out of here, bro. Stop it, man. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Y'all gotta stop the cap, man. I'm about to go over here to the section where he started looking at the detail. And he spent so much time looking at the detail because the game is so fucking amazing that that's what most of the fucking the game is about. You got weather physics, you got snow, you got rain, you got good lighting, you got fucking textures. The fuck out of here, bro. You talking about a Plague Tale. Fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. Talk about a fucking indie. And you know how much I love an indie. But people capping for that game, bringing it up to a level of next gen when it's not. That's not a next gen title, bro. Do you see the fucking water over here? We just looked at the water of a Plague Tale. I looked at that shit. It was dog shit. It was blurry as shit. You couldn't even see through it. Horizon has underwater levels. They have, you can fly on the fucking Sunwing. You got interiors. You got multiple caves that you can go into. You got all of this stuff. The beautiful night sky. The photorealism on her face all the time. Not just on photo mode. So y'all see this right here? I want y'all to see this. That's Horizon Zero Dawn. When he start to look at the ground for Horizon Forbidden West, your jaw is gonna fucking drop. Look at that, man. I gotta get up out of here before I spend all day talking about this game. Look at how detailed the ground is on Horizon Forbidden West versus Horizon Zero Dawn. But don't look at the ground on fucking Plague Tale, because you ain't gonna see that shit. Goodness. The power of the cloud. I hear you, Swag Lord, man. I hear you. They had to zoom in on dead leaves and shit. Exactly. You know how digital you know how Digital Foundry be, but they never spend as much detail on Plague Tale. I was just looking at it and they started trying to get to the detail. They talked only about the main character. They never talked about how the supporting characters, at least on Horizon Forbidden West, look just as good as the main character or even better. Look at that. Like when you walk through the grass moves. You don't get that on a Plague Tale, but they're saying a Plague Tale is a next-gen game. I heard people capping saying that a Plague Tale is a better game than Horizon. I'm like, bro, please stop. Please stop. Man, there was so much detail in this game. This game is so underrated. I truly believe this game is still more underrated than any other game released this year or in the last couple years, bro. Not enough people talk about the greatness of this game and what Guerrilla Games was able to accomplish. Look at the deformation. When it's not just footsteps. You have a path that she has walked in the sand that you see visibly. And this happens all the time. Whenever you're walking anywhere, even in the grass. Even in the short grass. Man, we don't really want to have that conversation if A Plague's Tale is truly next gen, because I can boot up this game right now and I will shit on everything related to A Plague's Tale, respectfully. The only problem I have about A Plague's Tale is people capping for the game, claiming it's next gen, while the developer refuses to put the game in 60 frames per second. So, sorry, bro. When you say you can't do something, well, I can't acknowledge that shit's fucking next gen. That's all I'm gonna say. You saying you can't do it at 60 frames, and you got all these next gen Sony devs doing shit at 60 frames with amazing results and visuals, attention to detail, animations. Fuck out of here. Stop. You got Digital Foundry zooming in 800% and still see amazing level of detail. Stop, bro. Stop. We're not comparing an indie dev that's using the Unreal Engine 5 to the Decima engine. We're not doing that. You gonna lose every fucking time. Every fucking time you gonna lose. Now, by the way, a good amount of this game in this review, Digital Foundry was comparing Horizon Zero Dawn to Horizon Forbidden West and showing you how much they improved. But if you compare Horizon Forbidden West to any fucking game that's out right now, this game will embarrass that game. I'm going to see what goes on with God of War. But again, with what Guerrilla Games was able to do, we'll see. I'm not going to say one game looks better than the other yet, but we'll see. See, that's what I like right here. When you saw the foam in the water, something that you don't really see a lot. But then again, the reflections and the clarity in the water, they showed their ass, bro. They showed their ass, and gamers weren't even grateful. People was up here playing low ass quality Elden Ring. They weren't even grateful for the masterpiece that we had received from Guerrilla Games. This was a fucking masterpiece when it comes to graphical attention to detail, as well as the beauty of it. A simulation of life, reflections, attention to detail, all of that. You don't get developers putting their heart and soul into games like this. And sadly, the one time we got it this year, people completely ignored it. They were like, yeah, that's nice. We don't care. Give us a low quality experience. Give us Elden Ring. Give us an open world Dark Souls, and yeah, we're gonna name that game of the year. I know you did all of this. I know you brought out the true essence of what a next gen game is, but we don't care. Give us Elden Ring. Elden Ring is great. Like, nah, bro. Nah. I put about 60 hours in the Elden Ring, and sorry, man. Beautiful game, man. It's gorgeous. Look at that fucking water, man. Hey, Nick, Victory Fire 007, they definitely did, man. They went crazy when they made this game. Like, I believe it's another case of ahead of its time. You know, PlayStation had made some amazing games on the PS3 that were ahead of its time, and we don't even hear about those games anymore, and they did a great job, and I believe this was one of those games that's ahead of its time. It's not going to get the respect that it deserves But it is truly a better game than most games that have released so far this year. When we're talking about what is the definition of a next-gen title, this is. You got bubbles in the water and some more shit. Realistic waves. Yeah, that was the other thing, that you could go underneath the water and shit. Nah, they was on another level, man. When they was doing this, they was on a completely different level. I played the game. And this, what you're seeing, ain't even justify the real beauty of the game. That's what's really fucked up about it. This video, even though they're trying to show you the true beauty of the game, that's not even what you gotta see on your 4K TV. You gonna see something much, much better. I'm gonna fast forward real quick and see if, I think it was a part when it got to the faces or whatever. No, it was the 60 frames. They for some reason they always put the performance at the end. But let's talk about the performance, because I think that's really important. So we're gonna go over here to the frames per second. It was the shortest one, and it's all the way at the end. But the reason why we're gonna do here, and I know we're running over to 2:30, but we can boost this to 3 o'clock and get up out of here at 3. The reason why we're going and looking at the 30 frames per second, I can boost in on the faces when I boot up the game. But the reason why we're talking about the 60 frames is important. This was a more next generation game than the Plague's Tale, and it was able to have a lock 60 frames. You see this? They're being able to actually lock it down. And if it ever dips, it only dips by 1 frame. Not by 10, not by 5. It dips by 1 frame. And they also have a quality mode, which is native 4K 30 frames per second. Oh, they're talking about the cut scenes are not that way. I wanted to go back to A Plague's Tale because I know that they were about to go into detail. They were about to try to talk about detail. And they keep talking about frame rate, and I don't know why. Like, any other day they don't want to talk about frame rate, but they definitely talk about frame rate when a game doesn't hit a good frame rate. But from what I understand, this short ass video, I don't think they compared the loading screen. That means that PlayStation probably won that one. After what happened with Uncharted, they probably don't want to keep showing loading screens for PlayStation, because PlayStation just gonna, throw you to the dirt. So yeah, it looks like that's the case. Give me a second. I'm gonna head on over here to Uncharted and show y'all what I was talking about right here. This is what we had covered on Sunday, just in case you missed it. They were comparing Uncharted on the PS5 to Uncharted on PC, and they were using a Core i9 RTX 4090, which is the latest and greatest graphics card. And they were using a 3.5 gigabyte SSD. And PlayStation dusted this. They dusted it in loading times. And if the loading times are that fast, the assets are that fast. And if the assets are that fast, it means when you're turning around and everything, the frames are going to be better. That's why when a game is 60 frames on PlayStation 5, I feel like it's better than someone trying to overclock their PC or get some benchmarks, because you're fluctuating. Most people want a locked frame rate. Nobody just want that shit fucking flinging around at different frames all the time. Get some more spam here, huh? I feel like Digital Foundry is biased a lot. This is why I don't seriously use them as a credible source. Like, I go and see what they're talking about, but most of the video you can't use because they're not being 100% honest. So they don't do side-by-side frame rate test anymore. They should, but they don't do it anymore. This is something they used to do, but they don't do it anymore. So when you're not doing it anymore, you're hiding that. You don't want to compare it to PlayStation because you don't want PlayStation to look like it has better frame rate, even though it does. So someone else is doing it. You got Next Gen Gamer. You have many other people that do analysis that I'm going to start subscribing to and watching their shit. Digital Foundry might be big, but I can't use them anymore because they're tainted. They're biased. Now, why the fuck don't we have a loading screen comparison on a Plague's Tale? It was not in their 17-minute video. But they made sure the loading screen was there for Uncharted on PC and PlayStation. On Horizon Forbidden West, they did one. But when it comes to a Plague's Tale, the game that everybody want to cap for, they don't want to show that it plays or it loads up faster on PlayStation. I do not like that shit. Like I said, y'all don't see me go to Digital Foundry all the time because they on some bullshit. And when they actually want to tell the truth, they downplay it. The fact that they just let the timer go, they showed that PlayStation had a better loading time, and I'm gonna turn up the volume and see what they had to say about that. Because after this segment, they moved on to the next segment. They did not make a big fucking deal about that. So hold on, let me go see what they said.
I'm having to update my video then. Okay, enough of that. But let us move on to comparisons to PlayStation 5. First, in loading. This is another area where it would appear the PC version is not in the best condition. If you compare to PS5 loading the same chapter save, I saw the PS5 loading in 2.5 seconds, while a kitted out PC with a 12900K 3.5 gigabyte per second NVMe loaded in under 16 seconds. That is quite the difference, but I think it's explainable if you look at utilization. When loading, the game smartly turns off VSync for the duration of loading. But it is possible to see in that moment how only 1 or 2 threads are being used for loading at all, hence why it is probably taking as long as it is on PC. Loading times are not objectively bad, but it's weird to see such single-threaded loading in a game released in 2022, especially as other ports of Sony first-party titles have had incredible loading speeds on PC. Okay.
Oh. I believe that's cap. I believe that's cap. I believe that is 100% cap. And since Digital Foundry hasn't really posted a lot of videos, I should be able to find their comparison to fucking Spider-Man on PC. So, let me see. I believe that is 100% cap. There it is. Spider-Man PC, Digital Foundry.
Your poached egg on avocado toast.
Let's see. They said that the loading times on PC have been very, very good. Really? Cool. Let's see. I think that's Alex Patalia that's doing a review, and he's a bias-ass PC fucktard.
Save moment on PS5 took 1.9 seconds. On similar settings with PC, 12900K, 3.5 gigabytes.
So he says that the load times are really good on PC, but PlayStation 5 still dusting your ass. 1.92 seconds versus 3.03 seconds. PlayStation 5 still dusts you.
Bytes per second.
And let me just say something. No matter how much they customize their PC, they're never going to beat PlayStation when it comes to loading times.
It was around 3 seconds. So, an ultra-high-end PC, albeit with a...
Yeah, it's Alex. It's Alex. It's Alex. And this motherfucker is so biased. Oh! This is why you can never trust Digital Foundry. They got a straight-up PC fanboy doing these reviews, leaving out important details. I can't stand that shit.
Middle-of-the-road NVMe was around 50% slower on a load than the PS5. I tested a range of PCs using the main menu load to the campaign and saw that processor speed affects load time, but not in a linear way you might think.
But the PlayStation 5 still dusting you 1 second versus 4 seconds. So this motherfucker tried different types of builds and the PlayStation 5 was still fucking better, bro. Like, I don't get them. Just give them the props, bro. Give them the props. Give them the respect.
The 12900K was barely faster than the 5950X and 3600, and those two were neck and neck. I do not have a PCIe 4 drive to test at hand, but I did RAID 0 to PCIe 3 drives and found the game just being marginally faster there. I imagine load times are great on PC, but not as great as on PS5 due to things like shader compilation and the lack of direct storage GPU decompression.
All these damn excuses. But see, if PC does something better than PlayStation, nobody wants to give you the explanation on why it was better. But when PlayStation does something better than PC, they're ready to give all these fucking excuses. Nah, bro, cap. Like I said, when he said what he said about when he said what he said about Uncharted, I already knew he was fucking lying. He said the load times are better on PC in the past games. That's cap. They were better, like shorter, but they weren't better than PlayStation. Fucking cap. Caposaurus Rex. That's why I fuck him. I'm probably gonna end up blocking Digital Foundry. I'm only gonna go to Digital Foundry 2 more times this year for Sackboy review and the Miles Morales review. I'm only going to be looking for comparisons and loading times for both. I don't care about any of the other stuff. When you invest $2,000-$3,000 in your PC, you expect the frame rates and the resolution and draw distance and all that. You expect that to be better. You're comparing a $400 to $500 box to a fucking $2,000 to $3,000 fucking beast, you know. But when that beast can't fucking get loading times better than a $400 box, there's a fucking problem there. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. State of mind. What's going on? Swag Lord, you talking about the older guy or you talking about the guy with the soul patch? Cause I don't really fuck with them like that, so I don't really know. I think one of them's Litterman. I think the old guy's Litterman, or I don't really know. I don't really know their name like that. They so fucking lucky, bro. They so fucking lucky. Like Horizon Forbidden West could roast the fuck out of everything, bro. We about to get up out of here, man. We got 15 minutes together. So if you're gonna hit the like button, you can go do that now. You got 15 minutes before we get up out of here. I'm just gonna show a little bit of Horizon Forbidden West. And then I'm gonna move on to Gotham Knights for the evening. I will be streaming it on Twitch. If you still need my Twitch name, it is JTech TV 4K60. I will be posting a link to the Twitch real quick. So what I want y'all to do is at least give me 15 to 30 minutes after the live stream so I can set up the timestamps, and then after I do the timestamps, I get started with the live stream on Twitch. I will be featuring Gotham Knights. So I was thinking about just live streaming it directly from the PS5, but I might live stream it from the laptop, but I gotta see. Let me go see. Let me just see one thing real quick. Let's see. Where's my Twitch setting? Twitch stream. What does that look like? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. I might stream Gotham Knights from the laptop, but I don't know. I think I might stream that shit from somewhere else. Hold on, what's this? Oh, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so okay, we got some people going over to Twitch following me. Okay, got a new follower on Twitch. Cool. So I'm gonna pin this to the top. We got about roughly 13 minutes together. So again, we're gonna stop at 3 o'clock today, and then roughly about 3:15 to 3:30, I'll be on Twitch. I will post a notification on my community section for YouTube as well as on Twitter to let you guys that I'm going. And if anybody's following me on Instagram, I will also post a notification that I'm live on Twitch. But if you follow me on Twitch, you will definitely get a notification that I am live. I'm sorry, bro. There's no fucking way that people can sit up here and tell me that this was not a better game. There's no fucking way. I'm not even gonna let people do that. Nah. Nope. They did so good, especially with their 60 frames, bro. They're perfect. Almost perfect 60 frames. From what Digital Foundry showed us, it only dips by 1 frame, so it'll be like sometimes, not all the times, only a very few times in their analysis, it'll be like 59 frames per second. Only a few times it'll be 59 frames per second. I'm trying to remember. Let's see how fast this load screen is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. I don't think I was counting that right. God damn. I hope I get out of here at 3 o'clock, man, because messing around in this fucking game, I lose time. Just at the beauty of it. Look at the footprints, bro. Beautiful. Fucking lobster going under the ground, man. Like, I love this fucking game. I truly did love this fucking game, man. It was just beautiful. I can only imagine games like Grand Theft Auto 6 looking this good, playing this good, being next gen only, hopefully. Like, I cannot fucking wait for the future of gaming. I want everybody to get on this level. They got to get on this level, man. Making sure the seaweed is around the fucking rocks of this beach, which is a realistic touch. You don't even see that in most developers. They have the sand near the fucking beach and the water, but they don't even have seaweed. You know? Still got the footprints underneath the water. Because that's how it's supposed to be. If you stepping through that shit, you stepping through that shit. Beautiful. Just fucking beautiful. Goodness. This shit happening all in real time. Love it. Fuck. Man, it's just the realism for me, man. It's just, you can just zoom in at any fucking time and it looks good all the time. It's that. Like, you can look at the water, like everything the Digital Foundry did, we can do. It's no smoke and mirrors, none of that shit. Like, it looks good all the time. You can see the bubbles in the water. You can see the fucking sand, the clear water. Beautiful, man. Goodness. You can see the reflection in her eyeballs. Yeah, we other developers are not on this level, but I'm hoping they get on this level. Like, photorealism all the time. No filters, just went into photo mode, changing angles of the camera. No filters. This game naturally looks this good all the time. I know, right? It naturally looks this good all the fucking time. Like, that's just how this fucking game looks, man. I really wish somebody would challenge me, but they not. I can't wait to see what other games use the Decima engine. Because the Decima engine was really, really nice. I gotta be careful over here because that's the red water. I don't want me to touch that. I don't think I'm actually supposed to be over here. Kind of like a swampland. They got that red water over here. They don't want me. They really don't want me over here. I'm trying to figure out, was it another beach? I think this was another beach right here. Oh shit. Seattle Chef, what's going on? I prefer YouTube over Twitch as well. Well, okay, I will give you guys a chance to vote right now. I don't want to stream on YouTube if you guys aren't coming back. I don't want to waste my time. If I'm going to waste my time and just do a normal game session, I put it on Twitch because I don't know if you guys are going to come back and actually watch. Normally, when I play my video games on YouTube, people don't like it. See, our views drop from 60 all the way to 30. So, you guys don't want to watch me play Gotham Knight. That's perfectly alright. I'll just dump that shit on Twitch. So, it'll be up to you guys. Are you going to come back and watch it? Watch me play Gotham Knights? If you want to come back and watch me on YouTube, say YouTube. If you don't care, then don't say anything or say Twitch. But I'll give you guys 5 minutes to vote. If you want me to stream it on here, I stream it on here. But, you know, the last time that I did a gaming or anytime that I play my video games on YouTube, people don't seem to like it. I don't know. What about this? Feels like deja vu. Something's about to happen. I don't know. We're still going to see what happens at the end of this week. Because we're supposed to be getting, I don't know, we're supposed to get some information. Some people said we were going to get some information about acquisition, but I highly doubt it. I don't think anything's happening. Kojima has met with both Herman and Jim Ryan in the last couple weeks. I'm not going to continue to stream. I still got to do the timestamp. So if I do come back, it'll be a new stream. It'll probably be a JTech Plays. Okay, so let's go see who voted for Twitch and who voted for YouTube. We still got 3 minutes. Let's see. Okay, we said one person for Twitch, another person for Twitch, one person for YouTube. Mass Produce says YouTube. Lorenzo said Twitch, and Frostbite said Twitch. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Like my random streams, I'm gonna put them on Twitch. I don't want to like clutter my YouTube with like stream after stream after stream. So, you know, y'all don't like, if you don't know about a lot about Twitch, that's perfectly cool. But that's where I'm just gonna dump my normal gaming sessions. You know, it might be a little boring, but you're gonna see me play the game the way that I would normally play the game. So. This is what I'm talking about right here, people. Like, you can see a fucking crab on this bitch. High detail, zoomed all the way in. Look at that shit, bro. And you see the deformation of the crab in his path of what he was, like, how he was getting there. Like, this right here is the detail I'm talking about, bro. A fucking crab, bro. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. I fucks with it so much. Okay. So, guys, you can see the sand deformation. I'm about to get up out of here. It's about 3 o'clock. It's nighttime now. It's looking beautiful. This game is always beautiful. Oh, fuck. This motherfucker sees me. Okay. Let me go boot up Gotham Knights. Get ready to do these timestamps, and I'll see you guys over on Twitch. Give me anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes. It might be less. It might be around 30 minutes, but I think it'll be less. Okay? I'll see you guys over there. You have my information, JTech TV 4K 60 on Twitch. If you need any more of that information for whatever reason, it's in the description, as well as on my YouTube page, as well as my my Twitter page. Okay? I'm out. See you guys later.